you today to ask you for one thing.
So glitchy.
Frame by frame.
Yep. They're not going to subscribe now. What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 52. Episode number 52 of My Cup of Tea. I'm not here. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, it should be a really fun time today for today's episode. Plenty of interesting things to discuss. Joining us today, we have Evan.
I'm happy to be here. It was a crazy day yesterday. We got our first black winner of Big Brother 23, or a Big Brother on Big Brother 23, and the season came to a close. So I'm all Big Brothered out until Celebrity Big Brother in February. But yeah, now it's Survivor Train. I just got finished watching What If. It's been a crazy week. I have no work tomorrow, so I'm just gonna do this podcast and go to bed like an adult. I feel so tired all the time now. Now I know how my parents feel. Oh, they're always so tired all the time. Yeah, this sucks.
People talk about the death of cinema, talk about the death of childhood.
Exactly.
Also joining us is Carson.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? I'm exhausted too, but we're here. There's just so much content. You ever just get like so discouraged? You're just like, I've never get to see everything. Sometimes I just be looking at my watch list and I'm just like, how are we going to commentary every single movie? How are we going to review?
Well, if we did two commentaries a week.
Oh, God, if we each live to an average of...
Every day is a double feature.
Holy shit.
I would be dead.
Every day I wake up and it's another track.
Hey, guys, our 20th commentary.
Welcome to the fucking Marriage Story commentary.
Evan's 50th birthday today, guys.
Welcome to the Criterion special of commentary.
He's cashing in his pension today.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Anyways, what? I don't know. What are we talking about? We got tons of stuff. I'm ready. What's up?
What's up,
Hey.
Quentin?
The Mysterio?
Is that Preston?
No, it's not Preston.
Oh, Preston's gonna actually show up one day and be like,
Yeah,
I
and he's
swear.
like,
It's not Preston. Yeah. Where do we start? Let's do the what ifs right now.
Yeah, let's kick off. What if? What it is? I'm so prepared. All right, so yeah, we have episode 7 and 8 of What If. We're gonna kick off, which I think should be a pretty fast discussion because it's just like a pretty like fun one. What if Thor was an only child?
This was an interesting one. I felt like it could have gone in a more interesting direction, but they go full party Thor in this one. I don't know when I mentioned it. Maybe it was off air or maybe on a Halloween podcast. But I was like, I didn't really like this episode, mainly because I didn't like Jane Foster a lot in the episode. I thought they were going to go one direction with her. And I understand they didn't want to go with who she is in the main MCU universe. Because it's a what if episode, they want to try and like change up dynamics and stuff like that. But her character just seemed very off to me. I know because the whole universe is supposed to feel off with Thor being pretty much a dick in this universe, party Thor, and he's literally like killing universes by accident because of his party thing going on. It's kind of weird. But yeah, Natalie Portman's Jane Foster was just very weird to me because she was like so invested in the science of it all. Then she just slept with him and then didn't really care about anything happening, and then just called his mom. I'm just like, what's the arc here? And then at the end of the episode, she's like, hey, but call me. And I'm just like, what is happening? I'm like...
They just decided for, like, teen comedy.
And then the end says, like, oh, but true love always finds a way. I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell?
They're going for the whole star-crossed lovers thing. No matter what happens, they're always going to end up together. I don't know. I thought this episode was fine. I mean, I like the whole, like the actual party scene when, like, Loki shows up as the
Frost Giant Loki.
Frost Giant Loki.
Hilarious.
I like that. I liked all the monuments around the U.S. and I mean the whole world in general, they're just like playing, like it's like literally a party around the world. I like Captain Marvel showing up.
It's probably my favorite part.
She was great, yeah. That wasn't Brie Larson, right?
I don't think so.
No, which is shocking because it really sounds like her.
It does, yeah. But what else happened in this episode?
Howard the Duck.
His 0.25 second cameo again.
Yeah.
He got more screen time than the post-credit scene. He got married to Darcy. That was really weird.
This might have been my least favorite episode. Like I'm so indifferent on it. Like I just have no passionate opinion on it. I don't know.
Yeah, it also ended weird too. I hate to skip to the very end, but like Ultron appears, and in the next episode we saw Ultron killing a lot of universes. But I was like, so this Party Thor universe is dead at the end of this universe? Because I always thought he would appear in like some kind of like Avengers thing later on, but I guess he's kaput or dead.
Now that's an Avengers level threat.
But anyways, but yeah, I think my favorite part was also Captain Marvel, Loki. There was some good comedy in here. Like the Loki stuff was hilarious because it was Tom Hiddleston coming back, and after watching Loki, all different versions of Loki have just been very interesting and funny. And this was probably the funniest, where he's just like a weird 20-foot tall frost giant cracking jokes, breaking cell phones. That was pretty funny.
Bring that to season 2 of Loki.
Yes, please. Live action Frost Loki. Oh my gosh.
Those fucking ice crown horns.
Yeah.
So good.
But yeah, I liked it too because like in comparison to Loki, we saw Loki alone without Thor all throughout Loki and see how that changed him. And then Thor without Loki though, he just turned into even more of a dick. And just starts killing people. I guess in this one universe at least. It was very funny. Oh, also though, I really liked his mom, Frigga.
Yeah.
What's her name? Frigga, who had some pretty good stuff here too.
Absolutely. I always love the dynamic with Thor and his mom. It's probably like my like biggest strengths in the movies. It is literally like the core, like my favorite scene of Endgame.
Oh wow, high praise.
Oh yeah. Endgame recontextualizing the love of the Dark World. Yeah, I enjoyed this episode quite a bit. Probably more so than others. I didn't realize there was such a fucking like backlash. So this episode is just being like, oh, it's too lighthearted. Like, all right. I was chill with it because I was like, after like so many fucking somber endings like back to back, I was like, I'm here for it. And it was like about to end, and I was like, oh, that was nice. And then fucking Ultron shows up. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that was surprising.
Every time. But I mean, there is probably like a way more compelling story that I pictured in my brain before going in. Like I knew Thor was going to be like a reckless partier, but I think it would have been interesting to explore like the actual like weight of like Thor like having to be king without like the humility of banishment to Earth. Would have been an interesting exploration.
I agree with that, and also like I would have loved some kind of redemption, like to know that Thor is always at his core a good person, despite being like a dick at times, despite always being at some parties in this universe. I would have loved him for having some kind of good redemption arc at the end and be like, you know what, I kind of did F up. But even his lesson in the end wasn't really a full lesson, right? Because Jane calls his mom. He only does it because his mom is coming. So like, if his mom wasn't coming, nothing would have changed. It
really just it's not like a super deep story. It really just leans in more to the archetype of the like the teen comedy type aesthetic of ragers and stuff. So
yeah, so that was interesting. But yeah, Loki definitely was a standout here. I also liked it when they were on Asgard and they're walking through like everything with the what are they called? Like the five warriors or whatever.
Lady Sif and the Warriors 3.
Yeah, Lady Sif and the Warriors 3. They go next to Idris Elba's, what's it called? The what's Idris Elba's
Heimdall.
Heimdall. He just doesn't say a word because they didn't get Idris Elba to come back or something.
And no one can match that voice.
And no one can match that voice. So they talk about him multiple times throughout this episode, and he's seen multiple times just doesn't say a word. He just looks at people. My brother and I were like,
Just
this
as
is hilarious.
impactful,
Just as impactful, but he can't really say anything because like they didn't really want to get Idris Elba or anybody else like him. They just have him like, you know what? Just have him look at people and the audience will get it. And it kind of worked, which was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, it did get slightly dark when we realized, oh wait, these people are actually killing an entire universe previously at another party. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's pretty dark.
It's also crazy just seeing like the overabundance of like cameos throughout. Like most of the Guardians are there. Like it's crazy. You just like look in the background. It's like oh, fucking Mantis is fucking partying. Like
that was also like one of the funniest parts. Tons of great cameos, like the Grandmaster and
it's the DJ.
And his assistant was there. Mantis, you get crazy. Drax was in there too.
Rocket was passed out in a fucking sink.
That was great.
So good. Man. Nebula is just partying, which I was like, you got time for this?
Party Nebula was funny. I just love seeing Nebula a lot in comparison to like episode 2, where we saw Nebula with like long blonde hair. Like, these different versions of Nebula is pretty funny. But yeah, also we could talk about Captain Marvel here because her power level is very interesting. Like in the movies, like we see how she's super powerful in Endgame and in Endgame in her own movie.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Infinity War, but like she's not really in that one. In Endgame, and then here she's like going head to head with Thor, and it's always funny because Kevin Feige was always like, "Who's the strongest Avenger?" And then he was like, "Captain Marvel is the strongest." Oh wait, Thor is the strongest now. I'm like, who is the strongest here? Then people always forget about Wanda. But yeah, Captain Marvel in this episode and in the next one we'll talk about, episode 8, pretty powerful character. So both iterations just get me very excited to see her in the live action sequel because she's just so powerful in these What If episodes. I'm like, how are they going to do her in the sequels here, and how are they going to ground her some more? Because I do love seeing her be so powerful in this animated format where they can just punch each other from country to country, which is super funny and cool.
The map literally says like the title of the country.
I got punched across the United States. Pretty funny.
I love the animation decisions. The fight was really cool. Two fucking Saiyans fighting.
Basically. And you couldn't tell who was taking it seriously and who wasn't. Because even Carol said at one point, which was really cool, she's like, I don't want to punch him because like each of my punches or attacks like the power of a nuke. I mean, I don't want to like destroy the Earth just to beat Thor. So she was going easy on him, which was funny to believe because she was like kicking his butt across the world. And that's going easy on him. Holy crap. So yeah, that was pretty funny. And then it ends like with Thor putting his hammer on top of Carol, which is pretty funny. I mean, that move is just so OP. You can't beat that one.
It is. I was sitting here, I was like, but what if Carol was worthy? Like,
dude, the same. I'm like, is she gonna pick it up?
I would love it. I would love it. The internet would explode, and I would love it.
She can't do that. Carol Danvers is too powerful.
Brie Larson.
Exactly. We were talking about the moment where he put the hammer on top of her, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that would be very funny. She just picked it up. She's like, I'm done playing games. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, so fucking cool though. Like combining the fucking lightning power.
If she had Thor's hammer and her powers, oh god.
Oh, it's over.
It's a wrap, yeah. Nobody would stand a chance.
Oh man.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a whole like MCU podcast devoted to power levels because that would get like crazy.
My favorite discussion in Star Wars power levels.
Oh my god, and it gets even crazier in the episode 8 with the Brie Larson or the Captain Marvel moment.
Exactly, because I'm in episode 7. She's like, if I go easy on, or I need to go easy on Thor because like I have the power of nukes and I don't want to destroy the Earth. And then we see in 108 when she's fighting Ultron. It's like, yeah, she really could just throw Thor to the core of the Earth and just blow up the Earth in the process, which is insane. So again, I'm very excited to see her in live action again because how are they going to really control her power levels and whatever? But it's the same like argument for like Superman. So we shall see.
Indeed.
Yeah, good episode.
Got a comment here, which I think could be maybe a quick thing to answer.
Ooh, Haley Quinton, what's your top 5 upcoming Star Wars / Marvel projects coming out in the next year or so? I'm going to take that as I can just do 2022. Because of course the Acolyte is like top of my thing, and that's 2023. But if we're combining Star Wars and Marvel, I would say maybe number 1 is it Cassian? I don't know. I'm so
Out
hyped
of
for
2022.
Cassian. Yeah, I'm so hyped for Cassian. Cassian, Hawkeye, and Vision season 2 if that happens next year. Cassian, Hawkeye, Kenobi. I'm trying to think of the Marvel shows next year. Moon Knight. So Cassian, Hawkeye, Moon Knight.
You just sticking with shows?
It can be movies too.
Oh, it can be movies? I thought we were doing shows.
It just says projects.
Whatever.
Is it projects? Okay. In terms of movies, then I would definitely say
They said Spider-Man counts.
Doctor Strange and Thor 1 and 2. Spider-Verse. That's hard. I would still include Cassian in there.
Oh, Black Panther 2 is coming out next year.
Black Panther 2 is interesting because I'm super excited, but I'm also very iffy on it.
Yeah, that's how I kind of feel too.
It's one of the things I was like, if it was still like, with Chadwick, I'd be like, number 1, no contest. But now I'm like, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. But I'll put that at number 5. So, doesn't matter.
Thinking about Marvel, I mean, definitely Spider-Man, bar none, and
never heard of him.
And Multiverse of Madness for sure, and Love and Thunder is gonna be insane, without a doubt. Surprise! Didn't really expect to hold such excitement. Is Hawkeye for sure, especially after that trailer.
So much fun.
So fun.
And Spider-Verse.
The Spider-Verse sequel I was thinking MC, but yeah, absolutely. Morbius.
Jared Leto's like, what about Morbius?
There was an quick Morbius news. No matter how much my camera hates me, there was some sort of alternate international trailer that came out with variant shots and remember that shot with walking by the Toby Spider-Man graffiti that said murder.
Did they post that yet?
Well, no, it was an extended frame of before that, I guess, and more of the alleyway he was walking by, and there's another spider logo, also graffitied, and it's also fucking Toby Spider, and I'm like, okay.
So weird. Sony has no idea what they're doing with that movie.
Oh, they might.
Okay, so my top 5 is Morbius, Book of Boba Fett.
Oh, you fucking liar.
Makes sense.
No, but I'm excited for on Star Wars. Probably out of the 3 shows coming out, well, potentially 4 shows coming out next year if we count Bad Batch season 2 coming out.
Cassian, Bad Batch, Kenobi, and Mando. Yeah.
I'd say Cassian's my number 1.
Same.
Then Kenobi my number 2 show.
Sounds about right.
And then on the Marvel side, I'm really excited for Multiverse of Madness, Moon Knight, mostly because I know nothing about the characters and the cast is awesome. And man, what else? I'm excited for Love and Thunder, for Christian Bale and Natalie Portman.
Yeah, wow.
That I feel like they're going to add a lot.
How did they get Christian Bale?
I don't know, dude. I'm so curious how that role actually plans out. Because that's it's Christian Bale.
How did they get Terminator Salvation star Christian Bale to do?
Yeah. What else am I missing?
That's your first Get Out.
Well, that's what I mean. It's just I wonder how they got it. But he did this.
And then Spider-Verse, of course. I'm super pumped for that. Can you believe it's already going to have been 4 years?
That's insane. I mean, that's literally my number 1 movie of next year.
I remember we had to wait 4 years when that release date dropped. Where it was just the black screen with the 2022, and we're all like, "No, 4 years!" But then we're like, "Oh, we gotta respect the artist. They put so much work into this." Blah, blah, blah. And now it's already going to be 2022. Crazy.
Still one of my Spider-Gwen sequels that I haven't forgot about.
Yes.
They promised me that. Or they asked Sony.
You know what I saw today? It was like some like, I guess it was from the Sony email hacks, but it was like the
Yes.
planned out like.
Yes,
slate.
I have it. I actually have that. Let me read it. Let me read it because
It sounds so fake.
It does, but it's real. Because that's how crazy Sony. Let me read it. Honestly, that's fun to report.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in the bullet points they had maybe have the Amazing Spider-Man 3 be animated and voiced by Andrew Garfield and cast.
That's the most tame.
Sony really said, "Hey, let's pull a Stuart Little 3."
No.
Oh man. And
Continue.
okay, 2016, The Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six Part 1.
This is their version of Amazing Spider-Man 3, I guess.
I guess.
I guess it's a separate thing.
Probably a separate thing. Like a Star Wars story. And then early 2017, The Amazing Spider-Man Sinister Six Part 2. Really pulling a Deathly Hallows there. Then late 2017, Emma Stone as Carnage.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, that makes no sense.
Is that in the comics? That doesn't make any
it-
sense.
I also found out randomly that it is a thing that in the comics Carnage overtook Gwen Stacy.
For like a run.
for like one issue or something, or what?
One issue.
I think it was like a thing of like. I think Gwen died and he materialized or something, which would fit because I know they wanted to do cloning shit in the Amazing Spider-Man universe.
Mm.
So
No thanks,
I also
man.
remember I'm the one fucking soul on the planet who remembers an in-theater featurette when the fucking fedora hat dudes walking by the Sinister Six Oscorp lab. There wasn't a fucking rhino suit there. There was a fucking symbiote orb floating around, but they changed it in the movie.
Oh wow, was that released?
I don't think so, man. There's bootleg snippets caught from in the theater.
Wait, was this in theaters after the movie or what?
No, before the movie came out. It was a featurette when cast interview talking about it and they play clips in build up to
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm like, why do I remember that? Maybe I'm having false
Gotcha.
memories. But yeah.
It's wild though. But yeah, Evan, imagine Emma Stone as Carnage in I guess a solo property.
Hey Andrew, there's gonna be carnage.
Carnage.
Yikes!
What would that care? I don't even want to know.
Bad. Would you be Emma Stone really camping it up?
And then I guess this still happened. Emma Stone as Carnage leads into 2018 Venom, but then in parentheses it says with Channing Tatum no longer in the running.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because he was busy doing Gambit. Right?
Gambit.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god, this poor man.
Poor guy.
Well, but then, also 2018 they had the Amazing Spider-Man 4 Part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1, and then 2019 Amazing
Yeah,
Spider-Man 4
those
Part
is-
2.
You're doing 2 parts for both.
yeah. This is when Harry Potter literally popularized in Hunger Games and everything.
Sony, what are you doing?
And then 2020, finally, female lead spin-off film.
Yikes!
Maybe it's a Black Cat Silver Sable.
Black Cat, yeah, I'm even playing that Silver Sable.
And 2021, Spider-Man versus the Amazing Spider-Man, starring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. Which is
1 year after those 2 Spider-Man movies.
which
What the
also
hell?
it's 2021 and we're getting them together, so I guess that was on track.
That's
It's
funny.
pretty crazy how that worked out.
Andrew would have
for-
been Spider-Man for over a decade at that point. That's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. And then just the rest of the email says people just love splitting movies into 2 now. That was one of their notes.
Oh, I thought that was an added thing.
No, it's all together.
Oh god.
And then they also wrote there was also mention about maybe this is not there was also mention about possibly returning to Spider-Man 4, bringing back Tobey Maguire and Kristen Dunst, and convince Sam Raimi to write and direct.
Convinced. And in other words, give him a paycheck.
Oh, what world we live in now?
Man. Oof, that sounds terrible.
I'm
What a
trying to
different
look
world.
at 2013 and 2014 movies where I was like, well, when this featurette be playing?
Man. Yeah, Andrew Garfield would have been so, at that point, swamped out. That sounds ridiculous. I know like they're just thinking of ideas in an email, but I'm just like, from an actor's standpoint, if I read that on Andrew Garfield, I'm like, wait a second. So I do 2 movies there back to back, and then I do my own movie back to back, and then I fight
And then do a
Andrew.
team-up
and then
movie.
just do a team up movie. I'm like, I'm a human being, right? I gotta stay in shape, right? I can't
Money.
I can't do any other movie at this point. Just think of Andrew Garfield in the past like 8 years since Spider-Man. Like he's done The Amazing Spider-Man, Silence, all that kind of stuff. He just a lot of great indie movies. Never would have happened if he would have done that little schedule there. Yikes.
Right.
Wow, swing and a miss.
What a different world we'd live in.
What a multiverse. Yeah.
Could it still happen? Apparently Sony is actually still planning to do a Sinister Six project down the road.
I believe it when I see it.
They really want that Sinister Six BS. I mean, especially with the whole No Way Home, where they're all going to be from different universes now. I'm like,
Oh yeah, they're gonna go crazy.
I'm beginning to see them actually get footing of like making it possible.
Or just, I mean, yeah. Now that they have Venom, they might just spin things off of Venom.
Well, I think they're gonna try. They're trying to use Spider-Man more because there was also like reports now about Spider-Man having involvement in a third Venom film.
That'd be interesting. And they always talk about it in terms of eventually it's going to happen. Andy Serkis was even like, yeah, maybe. You never know. It's not going to be me. I don't think Andy would come back for a third one, by the way. We haven't really talked about that. But I don't know. I mean, I got to see the movie.
He seems to be having fun with Tom Hardy in interviews right now. So
good point, yeah. And people are freaking out about a post-credit scene, so I wonder what it is. I can't wait to see it.
I do know what it is, unfortunately, the timeline.
Oh, no.
I know, man. But I mean, I didn't, like, dive deep. Like, at first, like, there was a screenshot, and it was being, like, shared as, like, it's fake. Like, see the differences here? But then it was like, no.
I'm pretty sure it's a scene of Venom making out with Jared Leto's Morbius.
How'd you know? No, but it's, I mean, I, like, held off of, like, actually, like, watching it, but, of course, like,
the video's out there?
Oh, it's out there because there's been fan screenings.
Holy crap. How
it's insane.
Man, maybe come back to Venom person. I just don't think of things.
It also sucks because, like, you just, like, you start reading a tweet because that's how you fucking do Twitter. And they don't put a fucking...
You can't go back.
And you don't put a spoiler warning or anything. They just start describing the scene. I'm like, fuck!
I don't know, man. I don't know. How big can it be? I don't know. See,
dude,
because when I saw the Shang-Chi, when I see the Shang-Chi post-credit scene early, everyone's like, crowd-inducing earthquakes out of the Screen Rants over here, like crowd-inducing earthquakes.
No. Okay, yes,
registered on the.
Okay, granted, yes, and you know what? That was very over the top description, but this one is actually like it wasn't overly top described, but I just like I see the description and like.
What could it be?
All right, I'm ready. I'm
just like
besides,
I'm ready to be surprised.
What could it be besides Spider-Man? If people are so crazy, like
it has to be.
But even then, it's like they're in different universes. It seems like so.
Right.
I don't know how it's going to work.
And Tom's trilogy is ending. Like, are you just gonna vaguely tease something?
I don't know. Nathan over here. I want to. But are we all seeing it tomorrow? By the way.
Yeah.
No, because
Carson.
birthday is on Saturday, and so we had to get ready for the party, and so we had to cancel our screening. However, hopefully we can go on Sunday.
All I heard was excuses, and then excuses. So,
especially when it's only 87. How many minutes is it? 97 minutes.
97 minutes.
97.
I know we're still off track this episode, but it doesn't matter. What do you think about the box office for Venom? I say between 50 and 60 million, which is a big range, but
opening weekend.
I don't think it's capping out above 60. I could be wrong.
What are the first
one did big? It was like 80 something, 85.
It beat Wonder Woman
domestically,
but not opening weekend.
Right.
But yeah, overall, those legs that came out weird again. Man, I'm
$80 million opening weekend.
Those Venom legs.
I'm gonna go 52 million opening weekend.
Okay. Nathan, our box office expert over here.
Let me Price is Right this.
$1, Bob.
What cards say 52, 53? No.
I hated those people on Price is
But it
Right.
works.
I would be so pissed, and people would just be like, "Oh," I'm like, "No, f you, f you."
The worst is like if like someone's like 500 and someone's like, all right, 501, 499. Well, now you're fucked. Like if you're in
Yeah,
the middle.
like why do that?
Yeah.
Good
But
time.
I'll go 55.
55, yeah. So yeah, I don't see it capping out above 60. I don't know. I just don't, because usually for sequels I see things going higher. But this time around, I don't know. I think the hype for Venom was curiosity and craziness for the first time, and now people, just didn't like the first one, but they still really do. So it'll be high, but just won't be as high. I mean, it's not getting creamed by critics. It's a pretty mixed film, just like the first one. So
It's not rotten.
is that rotten? Is the first one rotten, by the way?
I
think it is.
let me try.
Is it like I think it is. It's in the 60s.
My brain says yes, but my heart says no.
I don't know.
2018.
How did Venom come out 3 years ago
I don't know.
or
man.
4 years ago? I can't do math. I don't know.
Oh my fucking god, that is so much fucking lower than I remember.
20,
30.
30. Oh wow.
30 with an 81%
Wait, what?
audience score.
Venom's Rotten Tomato score.
It was a misunderstood masterpiece.
Of course, yeah.
Wow.
Just like the first Suicide Squad.
But this one, yeah, it's
It's
not
in the
between like
70s.
76 and 67. Right?
Yeah, I think it'll coalesce in the 60s.
Sure.
But yeah, I think because now I think people know the tone that they're going for. Even the first one was very inconsistent, anyways. But I think now Andy Serkis is like, this is going to be a silly movie, dang it! And yeah, I'll see it around 6 o'clock tomorrow.
How we like the Venom commentary thumbnail.
That was funny. When you treated me
Amazing.
out, I was teaching, and then I looked at my phone. I'm like, oh man, that was very
What
funny.
Box Office Pro has Venom's forecast at? Scrolling.
Dramatic effect.
Oh, they got it in the 60 to 80 million dollar range.
60 to 80. Interesting. Okay, I could be wrong. Could go high.
So it cut in the middle there. They're projecting 71 million.
Which is a bit over what I think.
A bit over, yeah.
And you know me, I'm always wrong, so I'm ready.
I'm ready for flaming hot Cheeto Venom. Let's go.
They got the Addams Family 2 doing about 16.
Oh, that is coming out
And
with Oscar Isaac, right?
And Charlize Theron.
And
Chloe
Charlize.
Grace Moretz.
The
Wow.
Sopranos,
Snoop Dogg.
whatever. The Many Saints of Newark also comes out this weekend.
I'm seeing that Saturday. My dad is like, Evan, this is my movie.
Yeah.
I think I heard Venom's rated higher currently than that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think it is. But they have that coming in at only 9 million, which makes
Which
sense.
makes
'cause
sense.
our-
Yeah.
It's
based
also
off
on
of,
HBO Max, isn't it?
it's based off of a
Yeah.
TV show. It's day and date. So yeah.
They got Dear Evan Hansen dropping 62%.
That would make sense. I'm curious to see what Dune does internationally with Bond also coming out.
I wonder what the
international.
drops are going to be.
Yeah. Is it going to be able to mingle?
Good word.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go there. I was going to say coalesce again. I'm like, I already used that a minute ago. It's like when you're writing a paper, you don't say the same word.
You're like, shit, let me...
Thesaurus.
Oh, Venom's score went way down, by the way.
Never mind. Oh, I want to live
Not
in
way
purity.
down, but
30.
significantly.
I
It's still much higher than the original.
Okay, yeah. Which makes sense.
I sent the 76% screenshot in chat. I was like, stop the count.
Yeah. Mhm.
What did who directed the first one again? Rupert Fleischer,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Why didn't he come back? He was busy doing
He was
Zombieland 2,
Zombieland 2 or something, right?
which
Or-
is very fun.
What is
Which
he?
is
What
also
is he
with
up
Woody
to
Harrelson.
now?
Yeah, what's he doing now?
Ruben.
But I think Ruben might come back for the third one. By the way, I don't know. I just don't see Andy coming back. I could be completely wrong. I haven't watched any interviews, like Nathan said.
Yeah, I don't really either.
I feel like maybe he could.
Oh, he did Uncharted.
That's why.
he's
that's
doing
why.
the Uncharted film.
And and he sent that thing in chat today about Uncharted getting test screening or something.
Yeah. And,
Yeah,
apparently the
he did
dynamic
Venom,
was received.
Zombieland Double Tap, and then Uncharted.
Got double tap.
Still got to see Zombieland Double Tap.
Pretty good.
I was
I
so
really
mad.
like the
I went to a
first.
double feature of both Zombielands, and then like I went to to the bathroom during the credits because there's usually a break between films.
Right.
Now this time it was just like fucking start to finish. Like there was no gap. I was like, so I missed like the first like 2 minutes.
That's why you don't pee during movies.
Motherfucker was the.
He was in between the movie.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
I know how this works. They fucking the fucking booth programmer was dumb.
Did you complain to the manager?
Nah.
Mm.
It was also before I worked there. Which means I know who the fuck messed up.
Awesome.
Anyway.
Yeah, we got off track, but let's jump back to yesterday's.
The best What If episode? It's my second favorite.
I think, man, I like the murder mystery a lot more than most people did. I liked that one a lot.
Nothing's beating episode 4 for me, which was Strange.
Doctor Strange. That hit.
Yeah.
The score was amazing.
But
it was
hey,
emotionally
that kind of
impactful.
comes back.
It does.
It does.
It was funny. Just a little context for the audience. Like I was sitting there like watching, I think you sent it on Tuesday night, where you're like, me and Carson, you guys gotta watch the episode. Do not get spoiled by this.
I was like, you guys don't want to get spoiled. I assure you. I
And
promise.
I didn't even try to avoid spoilers. I didn't get spoiled by how great this.
I
episode
did.
Was.
Not
Oh
really.
no! Oh.
I just saw a screen cap of first of all, the Watcher meme of da 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 da. But what the hell is this? Or I don't even know And then there's this meme going around, and then I saw a screen cap of them, Ultron and the Watcher fighting, so I knew that.
What the hell is this?
What did I tell you, Carson?
Oh yeah, that was I was like, whoa, they're boxing. That was.
But I knew that was gonna happen because, like,
I didn't.
No.
I think there's a shot in the trailer of the Watcher like getting like
first
pushed
trailer?
pushed.
Not the first
No, getting like pushed through a lot of the glass things,
Ooh.
like one of the multiverses. I don't know. Maybe I'm reverse adding it on to the trailer that I never saw, but
Psychology 101.
a little bit of Freud for you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ugh, not the best guy. Yeah, I had a blast with this episode. I didn't know it was gonna be as crazy as it was. Like, I
This
think
I will break down.
we all knew Ultron was coming in sooner or later because the merchandise. He was, I think, like, yeah, he was like in the first trailer. Like, we knew he was coming. We knew, I think, that he had like Infinity Stones or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, wow, I didn't know how crazy they were just going to go. Like, this is full on Age of Ultron with the comic books.
It is the Age of Ultron
Yeah.
proper.
But more so than the 2015 movie.
Yeah. Well,
This
let's break
guy
it down.
Yeah.
Because I actually did I rewatched it again like right before hopping on, so we're all pretty fresh
Okay.
on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we start off with Natasha going through on the motorcycle, getting chased by Ultron Centurions, running through, doing recon with Hawkeye, who looks really fucking cool. He's always like in these apocalypse scenarios. This poor man.
Yeah, Hawkeye's always in the apocalyptic scenarios because you can always assume like, oh, nobody's gonna kill Hawkeye. Besides at least the zombie one, he got killed off early in that one.
Yeah. But I do like the thought of like of all the Avengers to survive, it was the super spies that slipped through the cracks. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they start tearing things up. Hawkeye's doing his thing, and then surprise, Cloak, fucking invisibility cloak for Harry Potter.
So
yeah,
cool.
I was like, whoa. And then he like lost his arm, and I'm like, whoa.
Fucking Winter Soldiered him. But
Yeah, has Hawkeye lost his arm in the comics? I feel like I remember
Probably.
that before.
not that I know of. I only know of him going blind in Old Man Logan.
Maybe that's it. I remember him being like maimed somehow.
He has
But
some disability.
Man is
Yeah.
never in peace.
But he is blind in Old Man Logan, which is a great run, by the way.
He's fucking blind there. He's deaf in his own run. Like, poor
guy.
man.
He gets killed in that one Avengers run. Avengers Disassembled. Wanda kills him.
Ouch.
Yeah.
No. Oh man, it's wild. But yeah, they're running through, taking things down, and basically we find out they're on their way to some archives left in Russia to get some answers going there, and then the Watcher starts to step in.
KGB archives, St. Petersburg. It looks like.
Mm-hmm.
My hometown.
A little Indiana Jones reference for the
Oh yeah, little Raiders.
little Raiders.
Look just like it.
Yeah, literally.
But before that, we cut back with the Watcher, starts explaining the events, Age of Ultron, and the nexus point being that the Avengers didn't steal the cradle this time away while Vision was being created. So
Before that, I like the prologue that he says here is like, in other ones, like I've shown you guys different multiverses, but this one is sad or something along those lines.
he said, "This one breaks my heart."
Yeah, this one breaks my heart. And I'm just like, oh, what's gonna happen here?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't say that. But it's so good. Yeah, and then we start seeing Ultron has uploaded himself into Vision, which was his original plan, and a theme in the comics as well.
I always forget that was his original plan. I'm like, why did they have Vision's body into Ultron? What was the plan again? I'm like, oh yeah, he wanted to get into his body. Okay.
It was interesting because I was also going into this thinking like, what is the voice coming out of Vision gonna be? Because I was like, I don't know.
He's
what
still
route they're
mixed
gonna
in
take.
there.
Yeah. I was like, is it Paul Bettany? But no, because in the movie, when they steal the cradle, they reconfigured Jarvis's matrix and upload into Vision, which is why he sounds like Jarvis. But here, obviously, it didn't happen. And he ends up overpowering, taking down the Avengers, getting access to the nuclear launch codes, and firing them off. And fucking
Everyone just fucking dies, dude. It's dark.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was shocking. It was a beautiful shot of Hawkeye and Black Widow
In the sky, dude. Oh my god.
And Hawkeye's like, Laura.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Because that was also the time where we had officially met Clint's family. Fuck.
Yeah, dude. I forget. Man.
That one hurt. That was crazy. And then we see a POV from Thunderbolt Ross in the Pentagon, it looked like, or something like that. Just like, oh, we lost.
Yeah. And it just, oh my god. And then we cut back to Ultron as Vision, which is also so creepy, just seeing just normal Vision with the Ultron voice just murder Tony. Tony keeps dying every episode. I swear to God.
Poor Tony can't last a single minute in these episodes.
He can't.
He's had his 10-year arc of surviving, messing shit up.
No, what's fucked up to also think though is the fact that like even in our main continuity universe, Tony still bites the dust, man. Like every universe,
Yeah.
he never makes it. But yeah,
It's always inevitable that he dies. That's dark.
At what cost? But yeah, everything's destroyed, and it seems like Vision or Ultron has won.
He's at peace.
Yeah, but then who fucking shows up? Fucking Thanos. Like,
So-
I was like, what the heck is happening here?
I was like, oh, what the fuck is this fight gonna be?
Just
Nope.
eviscerated, dude.
Eviscerated. Just made that pure calculation. It was just like, boop, done. Which
And then he's just like, interesting. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
I was like, we could have solved Infinity War so much faster. There'd be no WandaVision. But
Was that so powerful? Was that beam of his so powerful because it was like Ultron combined with it, or was like is Vision able to do that to this version of Thanos in the MCU?
I mean, I think it's just like
I think it was just quick thinking. I thought it was just boom.
Okay.
Thanos was not like
prepared.
on his feet.
I think it's a
He
combination.
had 4 Infinity Stones.
No, I know, and I think it's a combination of things. One, like the Mind Stone is in fact an Infinity Stone, so it is a like intense power.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ultron is probably like a lot more ruthless thinking wise. So he just like had no hesitation of.
There's no standoff.
yeah, there's no like alternate thought process. He's just like, all right, get out of this way, obstacle. I'm fascinated by this thing.
Yeah. I think, yeah, if it was Vision, he turned around and Vision would have had something to say, and Thanos would have been prepared to be like, boom, like time stone, like, yeah, get me out of here.
Yeah,
but
and like Vision is also a very like calculative, observant person, whereas like Ultron, he's just like one objective and it's fucking decimation and massacre.
yeah,
So just going right at it.
he had like killer intent.
Yeah, and he straight up like walks over and like melts the fingers off the Infinity Stones to obtain the stones. Fucking like cast that shit over his armor and then just like links on. And it's also the same like power sound the gauntlet makes, but like surging through him.
So it reminds me because like he's using the red reality stone energy, but isn't the reality stuff like supposed to be fake, or does he? How does he make it real?
I think
using the Infinity Stone.
Well, I think like the combined power of them can make anything permanent.
Gotcha. Because I was confused by that because he uses that to create the multiple other sentries in the army. I'm like,
Hive.
Aren't those supposed to be fake? But I think once you have combined everything, it's like,
yeah, no, you can make whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. And just like, and also the design is really good. Like the fucking like multiple eyes, like what is some of my favorite Ultron designs.
So awesome! I loved this design. Seeing that live action would be really cool.
I really feel service after buying the fucking all-encompassing textbook-sized issue of Age of Ultron back in 2015.
Dude, same. As soon as I saw the movie, I went to the comic book store. I'm like, I need to see the Age of Ultron comic book, and it's nothing like the comic book or the movie.
You turn to one of the covers and
what
there's
the fuck?
Wolverine stabbing Wolverine. Like,
yeah, I see Wolverine. I'm like, like this is not my Age of Ultron.
Who's gonna fill this role? When are we gonna time travel? We do not.
Yeah, the guy selling the comic book did not tell me this. No.
It said we just get a Sokovia,
which probably did fucking drop. Maybe. Well, no, actually, I don't think he had to do that because we got the fucking nukes.
He just nuked everything. Yeah, everything was Sokovia.
Which is interesting because I remember in the movie initially, Jarvis was still like backed up in like the computer system, so he blocked Ultron out of accessing codes, but not here. Anyway,
but not us.
But not us. And all right, so our story officially begins. Visiting other universes to destroy it. And not just universes, our universe, but like the entirety of it. So we go to different places like Asgard.
Are you comfortable, Cus?
Yeah, I just heard I'm like, shit, we're going beat by beat. I better lay down for this.
Carlos got that Grandmaster energy right now.
I need a better count. But
yeah,
we get a cool montage here.
Yeah, we end up destroying Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
In a non-comedic way, just as Carson intended.
Yeah, man. Give me tragedy or give me comedy. No in between. I don't want both.
The true Ragnarok. Remember
This is my Ragnarok.
The Thor Avengers vision.
Yeah. How I remember the Comic-Con title announcement, just fucking like the old font and stuff. And then the news broke out of like the 80s font. I was like, I don't think I like this.
People are like, what the heck? Taika Waititi, what a hack. Oh,
hack.
And the trailer drops and it's like, he's not genius.
MCU fans in a nutshell.
Yeah.
God, and then we got for like 8 months the gif of Thor going, ah. You know the one where he's like, yeah. The friend from work.
People use that joke all the time, man. Good old 2017.
Joke, though. But yeah, we ended up destroying Asgard. Sakaar, the Grandmaster, was very sad.
Tragic.
What was the one planet with the Guardians on it? I don't even know where that was.
The Sovereign.
Yeah.
From the opening of Volume 2, they got taken out.
And
Ego himself, that's a fucking Celestial.
Yeah, that's why he like blew it all up. So I was like, oh damn, he probably knew that thing was living because like, but then he just started blowing up other planets.
I mean, Ego, you could have put up more of a fight for a second there, but I guess not. That was weird.
And then we go to
Xandar. Okay, yeah, you're gonna say it. Yeah, Xandar.
Yep.
Yeah. Xandar, and then we starts destroying, and then boom, Queen Captain Marvel arrives.
Which makes sense in terms of the timeline because he's
Yep.
now in Kree and Skrull space, and that's where Captain Marvel resides and starts beating his butt and defeats Ultron. Right?
Oh, she's taking him to the fucking core. Like,
Yeah,
that was
no.
awesome. So good.
I'm like, that is
I want to
crazy.
see that in a movie.
She's so fucking powerful. It's so crazy.
Yeah, dude, it was just like when Hulk's going to town on Thanos in the beginning of Infinity War, and you're just like, oh yeah, man, let's go.
Yeah, Thanos can't beat us.
Yeah.
It's so funny, like just seeing like stuff like the Thor and Captain Marvel fight, and then this. I'm just like, I'm sitting here, and it's so funny the contrast between Marvel and Star Wars because like we watch Mando, and we're just like, we're going fucking live action, but then I watch What If, and I'm like, I really want to see this in live action. There's no in between. But yeah, it looks so cool, and going through, and she's like trying to like overpower him, and she's just like, you can't win. And he's like, I already have. And he fucking just, like, surges, and not just blows up the planet, but all surrounding planets imploded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole Kree Skrull,
The whole Hosnian system
yeah.
just went.
Yeah, the
Kaploosh.
New Republic's gone.
Tragic. That was dark. Yeah, I was like, bye Captain Marvel. I thought he was going to use a time stone to reverse what happened or something, but he just blows everything up. Oof.
And then, oof, that happened. My favorite Watcher quote.
Oof, that happened.
But and then it seems like it's all done, and he's done it, and you just see like the emotion on Ultron's face of just like there's nothing left to live for. As the Watcher's narrating, saying like, all right, that's it. He completed his mission. But then with the silence of the universe, he started to enter a new level of consciousness, and surprise, he fucking hears the Watcher, turns around, and the Watcher gets fucking scared. Just so
Dude, same. I was scared. He's like, oh, erased. Fuck, go back.
Yeah. He goes back into his like little
Little
home
layer.
base there.
shut the
Yeah.
curtain. Truffle
His
lights.
layer. With all the different multiverses, like in Clash Charge and everything, he's like, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, as soon as because like Ultron just says like there's universes beyond my own, and Watcher's like because he's just like I've seen and know everything that's supposed to transpire, but what the hell is this? Like, this is
Yeah,
new.
that was the meme. That was the meme that I saw.
Oh, okay.
They're like, this is a great meme. Everyone's posting that.
It is. But yeah, it's very worrisome. So then he's just like, okay, no, things will be fine. Like, still hope. And he goes to make sure, Black Widow and Hawkeye are gonna find the right file, and they're trying to like look everywhere. Black Widow gets the Red Guardian shield, which is cool.
Really cool. Matches.
And even she's just like, hey, this is my color. And fucking Hawkeye is the most tragic fucking person in the world.
Yeah, man. And then
He's
the
just-
Watcher's there, and he's like, no, that one.
Yeah, but
That one.
But like Hawkeye's just there, and he's just like, my will to live meter's flatlining, and I just get
Like, ouch.
oh my god, and it's Jeremy Renner back too. And I'm just like, shit.
In between his Hawkeye set.
Right. I really think like every like Marvel production is just like, yeah, we can afford sound boosts on set. Just pop in real quick.
Come over here.
Because they got like all the fucking Thor cast for the party Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Watcher is there trying to make sure like they find the files, and he's just like, oh god, it's right there. I could tell them. I could intervene. I could save the multiverse and avoid countless casualties.
At this point, he's freaking out. He's like, they gotta do something here because they're our only hope.
And I'm sitting here just like, oh, we're finally gonna fucking get it, because like that is like a big thing in the comics of just like, that's a big fucking deal whenever he does intervene. As rare as it is very monumental of an action.
Yeah.
And I would be very curious to see like the ramifications come like another season of like how the like order and that he swore an oath to reacts to such a move.
Me too.
Well,
yeah.
I think we're gonna, because is next week like, is this a 2-part finale? Because
Yeah.
It's finale next.
yeah. So we're gonna get some more stuff next week with the Watcher, I think.
Yeah, I think when they defeat Ultron in the finale, the Watcher might like erase people's minds, like Men in Black style.
Yeah.
maybe. I'm not sure.
We shall see.
I think
But,
we'll talk to Hawkeye and Natasha maybe.
Oh, he's
I
gonna.
could
I
see
think
that.
he's
I think we'd have to.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he himself is going to be assembling a team of Avengers,
Yeah.
especially the ones that we've seen these past.
He'll be like the Batman in Justice League, going from bet you like fish, heard you like fish.
But dude, let's talk about this tragic. Well, what do you want to talk about? The fight first, or the escape from the?
No, so they're still in Russia right now. I think they have to escape Russia first, right?
Yeah. Well,
they find the file, and the Watcher is very relieved. He's just like, they did it. There's still hope, and he fades back into like his world. And he's just like, it's like everything's okay, and then Ultron fucking shatters through the dimension. Fuck.
Yeah,
Horrifying.
from behind him too, just comes in, zooming back like, I found you.
He's like, I finally found you. Blast, die. Like,
gotta purge everything. God,
so fast. And yeah, that fight begins, and then we cut back over to Clinton that
Got it.
Booting up the old PC.
Zola.
Yeah, very deep
In the Civil War finale location.
Yeah, that was interesting because they mentioned Winter Soldier saying like, we talked to him a couple years back, but there's another boot up system in the area from Civil War, which is really cool.
It's funny because like they got there, and like with how like the events of this universe transpired, I'm sitting here and I'm like, there should still be like other Winter Soldiers in those tanks.
There really should be at this point, yeah.
Yeah, but what if another day? But yeah, we start getting help from Zola, a little bit of death blackmail, permanent death, and then upload them into one of Hawkeye's arrows that they then upload into a different Ultron Centurion, which is fucking cool looking green.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
They drag him and shoot his fucking legs so it can't be betrayed, I guess.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Really cool. And then yeah, he tries to connect with the Hive, but he can't right now, so they have to like double back, and they end up climbing where fucking Steve, Bucky, and Tony all fought before getting shot in.
I could hear the score of that scene. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no. And then he shoots that shield thing, and then like
really cool.
That was super cool. And then they start breaking through, and then Zola starts helping out, and then we just get this reverse endgame. And I'm like, ow. And he's like, I told you, I don't want to fight anymore. And then he dives down with the like nuke arrow.
With a beautiful shot too.
Oh my god! And he cuts to the side, and it looks, he's like falling down and still like holding the bow. So cool.
That was sexy.
Man.
Yeah.
Blaze of glory indeed.
And then even more tragic of a shot is when it cuts to outside, and Nat just like breaks down on her knees and just is like sitting there, and Zola's like, we have to go, and she's just like, fuck, dude, give me a minute.
Why couldn't you connect to the Hive?
Yeah.
And then that's when Zola starts to observe, like, he's not in the observable universe right now, and Natasha it's like, oh fuck. Natasha doesn't care about the fucking, like, she's not like speaking like that dumb shit. She's just like, all right, where is he? And then we cut back to the fucking Watcher fight, and it's like, oh fuck, like things are
heating up.
This is pretty what I'm expecting Multiverse of Madness to feel like.
Right. Every punch goes like crashing through something else.
Oh, and the first moment he's like shattered through the dimension, it looked just like fucking the Mysterio Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So good. Yeah, he falls through on Felucia. Not really. But
yeah, some weird like planet.
that Ultron just fucking decimates the desert just to get a clear shot at the Watcher, and he starts like fighting, trying to like knock through, and
Watcher goes like fucking God mode. You know, no inklings of my power.
Yeah, he's like, you cannot compute the like the level of my will.
Yeah, dude, that was such a cool line.
Great line.
Great.
Jeffrey Wright, man, I love him.
Yeah,
it was at that moment I was like, I need Jeffrey Wright as a Uatu in Multiverse of Madness. I need it.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, he killed it this episode. That armor was amazing, and that close combat. Holy crap! Did not see that coming. That was Some very good action in What If.
Oh, it's
And
so
he
good.
almost got vision, dude. His head's like exploding, and then he like
Oh, he's
it's like
fucking
a burst of energy and gets away.
Oh yeah, and even before they're just like shattering through dimension, Mustafar, dimension.
Mustafar.
Yeah, people are like, "Is that fucking Mustafar?" It's like
Kinda
TikTok,
look
be
like
quiet. Yeah, and then they land in like one universe where, surprise, Steve Rogers is the president. He's being
Yeah, that was
sworn.
funny gag.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I was like-
I forgot his middle name's Grant.
Yeah, that was really funny. People are like, is he Democrat or Republican in this one? But yeah, I love seeing that. That was funny.
But then like Ultron's oh fuck, even before that there was one fucking universe where like Uatu lands and Ultron is just like fucking Galactus size and took a bite of the universe.
Very crazy Galactus shot. But even Galactus is usually just swallowing up planets. This was a galaxy.
A whole
thing.
galaxy.
So this is a whole galaxy. I'm just like, geez, this guy just ate a whole galaxy. That's crazy.
It was wild. And then we just go into another one where like we landed and he's like punching him into like different universes. We're in like fucking Wakanda. We're surrounded by scrolls like back and forth each punch.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, he tries to fucking overload his mind, but he just like power of the will. He just smacks him away and dives back into the universe. And god damn it, what better universe to hide in than one that has already ended?
Low-key,
Genius.
right?
Like that's great. Yeah, right. It's God, it's so perfect. Marvel, fucking genius. Good writing.
It's all connected.
All connected in the best possible ways. Where yeah, you just see like the fucking like multiple monster shadow bits until it's like fucking Strange Supreme again, and I'm just like, the best episode you've returned.
And we get the great line from Doctor Strange. He's like, "I want you to say it."
Yeah, oh, yeah, I want you to say it. Like his fucking sister's. This motherfucker's been trapped for like eons alone, and he's still fucking spiteful. I really think like that Strange is just like so different like now because he already like lived through so many like eternity Dormammu fighting and stuff and hundreds of years of learning these dark spells. He's like his mind's different. Like he can handle a long time.
He's cracked. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And yeah, Watcher's just like fuck. And he just says like, all right, I see now. I need your help. And it's fucking like you just see like the shot of the fucking encapsulated ended universe and it ends again. And I'm fucking hyped for this finale, man. This is gonna be
Me
a
too.
wild ride.
And then there's another post-credit scene where Doctor Strange says like, "What are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?"
Yeah, fun fact.
I really liked that one. That was really cool.
Yeah.
It is also great when the credits do start. It says also starring Benedict Cumberbatch. It wasn't spoiled in the intro.
Yeah.
Which I don't read the credits in the intro anyway because I don't want to know what characters popping up.
Even then, I never really like connected with it. I'm just like, oh yeah, these are people's names from the MCU. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a really cool and nice surprise. I did not see that coming. So I'm excited here because we're gonna get Doctor Strange, of course, Peggy Carter from episode 1. We're getting Black Panther from episode 2.
I think we're also supposed to get Party Thor because there's a.
Wait, how do you know we're getting
weird.
everybody back?
I mean,
the remainder trailer footage.
I never seen the trailer footage, but like the merchandise.
Well, even like the first teaser.
Remember that one T-shirt with had everybody on it, like the multiverse.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like rotating with a.
Yeah, but even then the Party Thor one is weird because Ultron appeared in that universe at the end of the last episode.
See, that I feel like that was like a non-canon shot of just teasing the next week.
I think it could just be like.
Yeah.
I think it could just be like a future shot of just like now Ultron's invading this multiverse.
But why wouldn't he have destroyed that universe?
Well, I think he's about to.
I don't know.
And they pull Thor out. The timeline.
Thor's a god.
I don't think Ultron is like thinking to just like, all right, let me just like knock this out real quick. I think he wants to just like take his time to relish the destruction because like after he destroyed the only one he had, he was just like, there's nothing to live for now. And now there's like infinite universes, he can exist seemingly forever.
True.
You know,
we'll see. But yeah, him possibly, Doctor Strange, of course. I can't think of anybody else. Oh, Spider-Man from the zombie episode, maybe.
Yeah,
He survived.
survived with the
Head of him, yeah.
Scott and also T'Challa. But I guess we'll also already have It would be interesting to have like multiple of the same character variants together.
We still haven't seen Gamora with Thanos' armor or whatever.
Yeah,
Is that still a thing? I don't know what episode that would be from. So yeah, a lot of cool galactic multiversal heroes coming in next week to close us out for season 1 at least. Because we still have season 2 with a lot more movies and stuff.
Yeah,
exciting.
Very exciting. I cannot wait. Well, as much as we love Marvel, lawsuits are happening.
Oh yeah, oof! Totally forgot about this part. Yeah.
Oof, that happened.
Oof, that happened.
Now let's.
I gotta incorporate that into like some sort of like show.
Oh my god,
we have to. Yeah, clip that.
So, I was reading all the reports, right, and it was so interesting because I was never up to date on when the Superman creators tried to do this. Were you guys familiar with that suit?
No.
Yeah. Vaguely.
Tell the audience, including me.
Well, it's just interesting because a lot of the headlines were like, "Oh, they're gonna lose the rights completely." It's not necessarily that they'd lose the rights completely, but like, I don't know. It's also complicated. Like
they wouldn't have first say, right?
Yeah, just becomes very.
Well.
It's not like unlimited like they have now, like where they can just do whatever.
In regards to like the Marvel stuff happening right now, I don't think it's as overly complicated as people are making it. It's like originally people were just like, "Oh my fucking god, Disney, like, are we gonna lose the fucking characters? We can never have the fucking MCU again." Like it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like that. Like we are still gonna have the MCU for so long. The instance that is actually here is just a matter of if they use these characters, they just now have to pay the estate that owns it, which like
right.
You're fucking Disney, you can afford it. Like that's fine.
Yeah. I always go back to look how much Avengers Endgame made. Give somebody 0.1% of that, and you'll be fine.
And honestly, like I would love for the estate to beat Disney in this case because there is like a long running thing of comic creators just like getting like the short end of the stick with like these properties. Like there's instances where just like very like little bit of like was it Jim Starlin who created Thanos?
Yeah, there was a whole article on
like
all these people. I think it was last year.
Yeah, I know, like, for example, like him, an example, was, like, underpaid. I think the guy who created the Winter Soldier.
Guy that created Rocket the Raccoon, I think.
Yeah.
The guy that created...
There's fucking
instances... Ed Brubaker.
Yeah, and there's instances of just, like, they don't even, like, sometimes get, like, red carpet invites to, like, properties that they created. Like, that's awful.
Yeah, making comics already isn't the most, like, glamorous in terms of paychecks. Yeah. Unless you're, like, Stan Lee. So it's just, like... You're not getting that much anyways, and then having these big multi-conglomerate movie productions not being able to pay comic creators is ridiculous.
Yeah, and this one is specifically in regards to the Ditko estate who was co-creating with Stan Lee. Very big names such as Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. I think like some of the ones listed were also like Iron Man, Hawkeye, like plenty of characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like I said at the beginning, I don't think this means like Spider-Man's going to be going away. No more Spider-Man movies. It just means there's going to be an intermediary, and that would be
right.
The big
it just pay up. Like it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But there was an interesting thing in regards to it though, in regards to Spider-Man, because it was like I think it was a thing like if the estate did win, then the rights of Spider-Man aren't really with Sony anymore, but rather with them.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be interesting to see how that would
how that would have changed things.
Yeah, it's not just like Sony just being like we got like make movies and like keep property,
right?
Because now it could just be like, I guess highest bidder, which would absolutely be Disney, and just be like, all right, we got our thing running now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, then it's weird because Disney has a deal with Sony for the movie rights,
which but also that's like not like a new deal is yet to be like reset again because right now
Right.
we're still only on like the Spider-Man No Way Home and the
Yeah, we're on the
crossover
first
movie.
contract runs of the.
Yeah, the mystery crossover movie that we still don't know about.
And then that's like it needs a new thing. I think I also saw a report going around too, which I found interesting because I remember Kelly in one of our commentaries saying like, "How is Tom making so little money?"
Oh yeah.
That he's like trying to ask for like way bigger numbers now, which makes sense given like the success of these movies now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it. I mean, yeah, it's like it's crazy because it's like even to become a star nowadays, like Simu for example probably didn't get paid jack shit for. I mean, he got paid for Shang-Chi, but you know,
He's
it's
not
like
making Iron Man numbers.
it's like everybody who started out like I mean Daisy Ridley, John Boyega, they all started out
yeah.
when the studios had so much leverage against them. You know what I mean? So it's so interesting, like all these franchise starting aspects of from the actual intellectual property of the comics to the new fresh star you had to find for said character, and then it becomes like a fight because as it grows in popularity, then it's like, oh well, then the company tries to claim it's because of them, but essentially it's like, oh well, we made you, like, you know, we made your property, we made your stardom what it was.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just so interesting how it's always like a fight back from like something that you all collaborated on.
Yeah. In conjunction with this, we just learned recently today that Disney finally settled the lawsuit with not Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, which
Yeah.
was, as we assumed, was going to happen. It was just a matter of time. So, in similarity to this, like it's only going to be a matter of time before things settle quickly here with the Ditko estate.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
In regards to the Black Widow one, like a couple statements, like on Scarlett's side, she had said, I look forward to continuing our collaboration in years to come.
Yeah, she's on the Haunted Mansion movie or whatever, right?
It's called the Tower of Terror, Carson, right?
I just saw a funny tweet about this. They're like, why did Disney pay Scarlett today? Well, for starters, their fiscal year ends October 3rd. Number two, they did the math and decided to get it off the books moving forward and keep it on the books for this year. And then Shang-Chi's success actually made it easier to have this fade into the division of a profit and loss for this year. It was kind of funny.
Nice breakdown, yeah.
But also on the Disney side, they had said, we appreciate her contributions to the MCU and look forward to working together on a number of upcoming projects.
Remember that one report where they said like Disney making another like movie with a summer box office actress?
Oh yeah, that was
It's wait also
was that Disney?
Wasn't that the new David Yates project where it was like?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's so funny to think right now because like I was also guilty of this because like everyone in the comments right now are just like future project. What do you mean? Black Widow's back? Like,
God damn.
But yeah, that's right. It's fucking Disney in general.
They own fucking everything. Of course, it'd be feature.
She's a
projects.
huge voice actress these days. She's like voice acting any animated movie with features
and actress in general. I mean, outside of
exactly.
My favorite voice work, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
They're gonna say Sing
Cinema.
movies.
That's
I keep
right.
forgetting she's in Sing 2. I'm like, oh, that is Scarlett.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Is that coming out this December?
Yep, the Christmas time.
Man.
Oh, Carson, what's your problem with Sing 2?
Nothing. I mean, I just don't like Illumination.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, they're not the best. Yeah, end of story.
Well, I heard Sing's pretty good, honestly. And the Sing 2 trailer is like no reason
It's like
to be
4
that
minutes
compelling.
long.
It's so long. I'm like, I know the entire movie.
We
now.
get the whole movie in 4 minutes.
In 4 minutes, like we get a whole redemption arc.
Yeah, man, and he's like walking. We see him brooding in the house. We see him leaving off the stairs. We see him like getting back on stage, like with the guitar and.
That's ain't that long.
He's like, shit. The more time was spent on this dude than Ben Solo's redemption arc. Like, let's.
Oof, that happened.
Damn it! Well, damn, I was like, damn. I want to see what the fuck.
Okay, actually, can you look up how long this trailer is? Because I want to know.
Well, okay, online it's 3.5 minutes. Like,
Oh, I knew it.
okay, but the fucking theaters don't play it for that long. They fucking
Yes, they do. Yes,
don't.
they do. They played the full trailer every time I've seen it.
At Cinemarks, they do.
Not AMC. This one doesn't play as like that long. Because I remember I watched the trailer first, and then like.
All right, you count the amount of lion shots next time.
I know the amount. I also know like the Matrix. I noticed the Matrix trailer was slightly sped. Of like.
Did I get a
between
Matrix
lines.
trailer on screen yet?
Like they don't have like as many. They don't have as much time in the Matrix trailer to just like leave the pauses between speech. They kind of like.
Oh.
What did you see the Matrix trailer in front of? Do you have enhanced him?
No. They updated it for Shang-Chi and Dolby.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, I haven't gone back to the theater since Tammy Faye 2 weeks ago, and of course it didn't play then. Yeah, hopefully I see it this weekend. But yeah. So it was that was very funny. But I assume Scarlett Johansson's gonna have a long future, not in Marvel. I think Black Widow's done.
Yeah.
So yeah, she'll be working for Disney for a hot minute. But yeah,
Wonder how much she got because the filing was like up to 50 million was lost from potential back end receipts. I bet she maybe in like the $35 million range. I bet she got like additional 35 million.
Just crazy.
It's fucking nuts, but.
Yeah.
Imagine waking up and your agent calls you like, yeah, you're gonna expect a wire of 35 million today.
Oh my god!
Come on,
Scarlett Johansson, the new sponsor of our podcast.
Spare us a penny, Scarlett. Spare us a
spare change, man.
In for a penny.
Change.
Nice, but how about that? So Mario happened last week.
Speaking of Illumination.
God.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, so who's
okay.
doing this movie? So Nintendo is a producer, but who's the actual like
director? We don't know. Illumination.
Is it Illumination?
I'm not. It's It legit is, and we're not joking.
It's Illumination. I thought they were only animation. Is this the animation or?
Yeah,
it's animation.
It's animation.
This is the animation. Yeah.
This is voice.
This is voice actors. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the controversy came out. It's just like, why don't we just?
I don't know why
voice actors.
Yeah, I don't know why for a second I thought this was a hybrid, but
well, yeah, it's even more cruel because in the Direct, the Nintendo Direct, this was like the last thing they announced.
Yep.
So they announced the full cast, and then at the very end, they're like, and also the original voice of Mario guy is also involved in special roles and cameo, and like, dude, and it's the worst because I feel bad because it's like they're just like so happy there's a Mario movie, but they're like, Chris Pratt is really cool. We can't wait to see what he does. I'm like, oh jeez.
Oh jeez. It's not even. I want to address this. It's not even the whole Chris Pratt. The internet hates Chris Pratt thing.
Oh yeah, it has nothing to do with that.
Which I admittedly think is being a bit overblown. Like I laugh at it because it's pretty funny. Because honestly, it's a celebrity. He's getting paid millions, despite how many people don't like him online.
Fine.
He's fine, exactly. But even despite that, it's just this stupid thing of getting these high-end actors and actresses, which happens all the time in these movies, and it just got blown because of the whole.
And you get taken out of the whole movie. First of all,
yeah, you get taken out of the whole movie. And in general, the audience is kids who don't give a crap anyways. So it's like, I don't get the appeal here. It's not like
the Lego kids are already going to drag their parents to said movie, and it's not because of box office name.
Exactly. Like, the Lego movie didn't make bank because Chris Pratt was in it. Like, no, it didn't matter. It's because it was a Lego movie. It's like
and
animation.
It's well written with heart.
Exactly, because they're well made. It's like despite who's voicing it, people do not care. I don't get where this is coming from at all. But the whole Chris Pratt as Mario, just that alone just seems so oil and water. It makes no sense. Like I don't get it. Wow, like, I can't even, because usually you can just be like, okay, their voice kind of resembles the target character they're going for, like with who plays Sonic? Shoot.
Ben.
Ben. No,
No,
whatever.
stop. Fuck.
What is
Help
his
me
name?
out.
Schwartzel?
Ben
No.
Schwartz.
Schwartz?
Yes, maybe.
Ben Schwartz, I think. The guy from Parks and Rec, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's his name? I think it's Ben Schwartzel.
It
or
is Ben Schwartz.
Okay, yeah, Ben Schwartz. You can tell because of his voice that it works for Sonic.
Right.
I don't know if he did Sonic beforehand or anything,
And
but
No.
it worked.
Evan, you're absolutely right because Chris Pratt has one voice. He doesn't do other voices. He just has that one shtick.
Yeah, and again, it worked for a Lego movie because it's a freaking Lego.
Yeah. Well.
Mario?
Yeah, it's interesting because like there was also he put out a video where he did say it's me Mario in like a not a great voice, but then he
was
like
joking.
He said that wasn't the voice though.
Yeah, he was like he actually was been like working on like
You can't release the voice like before movies even starting.
yeah, you gotta wait for that trailer.
Yeah. NDAs.
But yeah, let's talk about like the cast overall.
Carson,
Now,
pull it up.
the redeeming factors here.
The Queen herself.
The Queen herself is here.
Me?
And you know she's going to go up to this red carpet wearing a Princess Peach inspired
With,
dress.
like the puppy.
And for that alone, it will be worth it.
Let's tell the audience who the Queen we're talking about is.
Anya Taylor-Joy as
Jack
Princess
Black.
Peach.
Jack Black as Peach.
Jack Black as Peach.
Jack Black as anybody. But,
Yeah, she was the first casting I saw.
Patrick Williams said that Jack Black should have just been Mario. And I'm like, even if he just switched, like, it would have been funny if Chris Pratt was Bowser. Like, I don't know, man.
yeah,
It feels, it's just so, it's like Evan said, the oil and water thing, because even if you, like, switch some of the cast around, I feel like it would have worked better. Like, I feel like there's at least 3 people in the cast already that could have played Mario better than Chris Pratt.
Yeah. Mario is just the lead character, and you go with Chris Pratt? Huh?
I'm just thinking about.
I hope we're all like.
Joy is live action Peach.
Oh, me too. Me too.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I hope we're all surprised pleasantly by the voice, but I don't. It just insinuates so that it's going to be so weird and not Mario. Mario is an iconic character, probably the most iconic video game character of all time, and seeing Chris Pratt here just doesn't work.
We also. Well, I mean, I'll wait to hear it to see.
Sure, but just from the onset.
Sure. Who else do we have? We also had Charlie Day as Luigi.
Which I can see.
Yeah, which
that's
Chris Pratt and Charlie Day coming hot off the Lego movie together.
Yeah.
Which means
Charlie
now
Day.
I'm contractually obligated to love this movie.
Charlie Day coming hot off of Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh, the writer.
Is that the last thing he did?
This is written by the writer of Minions, The Rise of Gru, and the Lego Movie 2. Great.
I like the
So
Lego movie
happy.
too.
What happened in the Lego Movie 2? Did I see that?
It was overarching like
I don't know. I forgot about it.
like
What
sibling.
was Lego Movie 2?
Well, it's basically like the overarching thing was like the imagination of a sibling rivalry, which I thought was pretty heartfelt.
Did I see Lego Movie 2?
Oh, you should. It's great. We should commentary.
No, thank you.
It's from
Jackson
some of the
there.
directors of Teen Titans Go.
The show or the movie?
Mario.
I never saw Lego Movie 2. This one's the Mad Max thing, right?
Yeah, Mad Max and other stuff.
Okay, 2 of the producers from Teen Titans Go are doing the directing for the Mario movie.
Well, that's not
Say it again?
ideal.
2 producers from Teen Titans Go,
Okay.
both the recent series and
Yeah.
the movie.
I
They're
did
the
like
ones
the movie.
directing the script from the Minions guy.
Okay. I mean, I heard Titans Go was actually pretty good. The movie, at least.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it.
the movie is like some of the best unintentional parody film you will ever see. It's so
Mhm.
good.
So, I mean, yeah, I don't mind it, especially when it comes to animation, directors.
Anything is
totally.
possible.
Anything's possible, yeah, exactly. So,
Who else did we had Keegan Michael Key as Toad. I can see it.
Yeah. I admittedly don't play a lot of Mario games. I played Super Mario Sunshine growing up. I love the Super Mario Galaxy games. Those are like my favorite. Like I think Super Mario Galaxy 1 is like my favorite Mario game. I love that game. I had that for the Wii. Probably my favorite Wii game, next to Smash Bros.
Nice.
I love Super Mario Galaxy. It's a beautiful game. Great story.
Are we gonna get the Smash Bros. Movie?
And that was so funny seeing the people did a meme of the future like Smash Bros. Universe, like the upcoming Legend of Zelda game coming out, Metroid game coming out, or a movie coming out. All of them combining a Pokemon Detective Pikachu coming in here too.
Yeah,
that'd be very funny.
Oh man!
But also comparing this to like a recent Detective Pikachu thing, Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu sounds crazy, but it actually worked.
Still want a sequel.
Well, they also like resolved that by the end.
Yeah, Pikachu didn't have a voice by the end of it, right?
Right,
because he separated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I still want a sequel too. That'd be fun.
Me too. And then Jack Black is Bowser, which works for me.
Me too. Yep, same.
But also, if he was Mario, that would work for me.
Agreed.
But yeah, man, I'm still looking forward to it. I'm just happy that it is in animation because I don't really know how you like execute the live actionness of it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I don't even know.
They tried before.
And I'm actually curious what obviously it's going to have the classic Mario overarching story, but like how do you make that a screenplay is going to be so fascinating.
What's interesting, I know that they have this this like really old character, I think his name is Spike. But he's like a foreman of like a boss of Mario and Luigi, so I think it's like really like origin type deal. Yeah, so I don't know if they're going to be going the traditional plumber route, but rather like
give me the capitalist critique, Mario, on the plumber society.
There you go.
Yes, please.
So yeah, it should be interesting. I know we'll probably get the traditional Bowser kidnaps Princess Peach, and we gotta go save the day. And
it's 2021. Can Peach not get kidnapped or some BS or something? Like, come on.
All right, Peach is the villain. Let's go.
I mean, I don't want to promise you, but I would bet big money that they subvert that trope. I think.
Well, I don't think she's gonna be like a damsel, like, "Oh, help me!" Like, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's still going to be a matter of like
rescuing her. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, what if we get like a good Suicide Squad reference where it's just like we gotta rescue Peach and Peach is like escaping?
Maybe
like,
maybe fucking Bowser takes over her castle and then like the overarching Mushroom Kingdom.
And then she goes to Mario for help. That'd be interesting.
Or she's trapped in her own fucking castle and we gotta like break in something like that.
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting.
But the whole Mushroom Kingdom world is just so vast and lively with content that you can pull from, and I think it's just going to be a blast to experience.
Don't give them ideas for spin-offs.
You want to see a Luigi's Mansion game?
But I do. I fucking love Luigi's Mansion.
Never played them.
What was I gonna say? Christmas 2022, December 21st,
which is soon. Yeah. Oh, coming out 1 week after Avatar 2 and Aquaman 2. Or Avatar 2 and Aquaman 2. Stash Christmas 2022.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I was never really interested in the Mario movie in the first place, but I'm like, I think now I gotta see it out of morbid curiosity.
Yeah.
It's here, gentlemen. The title for Fantastic.
I was gonna say it. Okay, yeah.
Carson. Let's take it over to Carson and his.
Take it over to Carson.
It's Steve Close redemption with this finger.
Full screen on Carson.
Yeah, let's go.
Zoom in on 9 3/4. No, okay.
Look.
Oh, this title is the best title of all time.
This trailer is gonna come out. The damn Hedwig theme is gonna play. And I'm gonna be a slut all over again. For this universe.
Whoa! What?
But until then, I will shit talk it to the most. Yes. Because I'm tired. I am. They. This. It needs to end. It needs to end. Our main character isn't even our main character anymore.
But what if
Each title gets worse.
This title
Is bad.
will go down in history as one of the worst titles. This is up there with what was that one movie with Dean DeHaan and Cara Delevingne? Remember?
City of 1,000 Planets.
Yes, Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
At least that was named after the actual comic.
True, but that
this sounds like a chapter in a non-existent book.
Yeah, this is okay. So the title for everybody watching and listening, this Fantastic Beasts
and
the Secrets of Dumbledore. It's like bringing up the oil and water thing again. It's like Fantastic Beasts, okay, Fantastic Beasts, and the Secrets of Dumbledore. They don't connect. They make no sense.
There was no crimes in the last movie. There will be no secrets in this one.
Yeah, this is the Secrets of Dumbledore, which of course is paying homage to the stupid reveal at the end of Crimes of Grindelwald. That Dumbledore had a brother. His brother is this.
He had a brother and a sister.
Yeah, but
I can't even tell you. I don't even remember. I just remember there was a baby on a boat, and then some shit. They were in a tomb, and then Grindelwald like vaped and like was blaming World War II on somebody, and then it ended and Ezra Miller is looking like a 15-year-old and trying to like slick back his hair, and he's a Dumbledore now, and I'm like,
so his name was Credence, and Credence was revealed to be a Dumbledore. Yeah, and I'm just like, okay, cool, I guess. It was a weird ending that I think they wanted people to be excited by that reveal at the end. They're like, oh, snap, the Dumbledore's brother is Credence. Like, holy crap. But in actuality, people in the audience were so jaded and disappointed by the end of the movie and confused. We're just like, oh, and now there's this reveal. I'm just going to leave. Okay. It was just really weird. It offers no excitement. Nobody really cares about this movie. Nobody really cares about the Secrets of Dumbledore. They're not even getting to the interesting parts of Dumbledore and Grindelwald, of course.
Right.
It's just we don't care. It's
and
called
you think they're gonna explore the actual ramifications of their romantic relationship? No.
Not at all.
Do you think they'll explain the actual importance of the Deathly Hallows? The Deathly Hallows is supposed to be like a big crux of their kind of like going after power and kind of them dealing with that. That was hardly in the last movie, besides the actual Elder Wand, which was
imagine something on the verge of, I don't want to get all like the best of the romances in cinema, but like Professor X and Magneto in First Class is what I always go back to in terms of like great dynamics, like perfect dynamics. Like, imagine that with Fantastic Beasts with Grindelwald and Dumbledore. You could have something like that, but no.
You have Mads Mikkelsen and Jude Law in this movie.
Come on, Mads Mikkelsen and Jude Law. And we're getting, it's just,
And I would love to see them kiss on screen, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
They could do totally good romance or angle with this for the actual relationship part. But I doubt they actually show anything.
Yeah, I doubt they even try and flesh out Grindelwald, because the last movie had him in the title, and we hardly get to know anything interesting about him in the movie. Yeah. Like, he escapes from jail, and then he appears in the third act, and then he just escapes. He's like doing this for the whole third act, and then it's like, okay, and then he's done. It's like, okay, and wow. They had the stupid BS where like one of the people switched sides. Who was it again?
Zoe Kravitz character, I think. Maybe.
Wasn't Queenie?
Queenie. Yeah, wasn't it Queenie? I'm just like, I'm like, what is happening?
Wasn't a fan of that one.
Bad.
Wasn't a fan of that choice.
And then our main character, we forgot about him. He's just kind of there.
He's just there now because are you still looking for a Fantastic Beast? Is that still a thing?
No, that has nothing to do with the movie.
Why is it called that? Stupid. I'm not happy, Bob. Nathan?
That's a good summary.
Oof, that happened.
Um,
Fantastic Beast. Oof, that happened.
I like it.
You're a fraud, Nathan.
You're a fraud, Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm tired of the discourse.
What does it offer you? Nothing.
No, I don't know, man. For some reason, I have not had these issues you guys have been having. I really haven't. I don't know why.
I sincerely wish I was in your place.
I literally saw Cross the Grindelwald twice opening weekend. Once I went to an IMAX fan event, and then I went to the Dolby. And I liked it both times, man. I was fairly compelled by the fucking baby scene you guys keep hating on.
It's so dumb.
Baby
And
scene.
in the tomb where they like explain the baby on the boat that gets switched and then it's like drowning in the ocean or something.
Oh, I didn't even know what that position is about. I forgot.
Oh, I have no idea either. I just remember it was.
I forgot the baby.
It was
Who's the
a
baby?
15.
Is it Grindelwald?
No idea who
Credence.
it was.
Credence is the baby.
It was Credence as the baby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there's no conflict there. It's everybody standing in a tomb and
Really
talking
bad.
for
In dark light.
in
When does this
muddy
movie come
light.
out again?
2018.
No, when does the next movie come out?
They moved it up to April 2022.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. I'm like,
Hey,
yeah.
that means our Harry Potter commentaries are coming up.
Oh.
So yeah, I think I'm officially. I said it when I was driving home from the theater, Fantastic Beasts, and I will not retract it. I am not seeing this movie in theaters. I refuse. I don't have to see everything in theaters. I just don't, and I refuse to go to another movie knowing it's something I don't care about. Like, at least for Jurassic
You're
World
right.
Part 3, it's a dinosaur movie. Sam Neill, Laura Dern's in it. Fuck it, I'm going in. I'm going back.
Jeff
You got
Goldblum
me.
himself.
You got me. I'm not gonna like it probably, but you got me. But for this one, there's no Sam Neill. There's no Laura Dern. I mean, you have Mads Mikkelsen, but I've seen Mads Mikkelsen in bad movies too. It's like I'm good. I think I'll just wait for this to go on DVD in 45 days. I do not care. And it's coming out the same weekend as, let's see here, The Bad Guys, Lost City of D. Nothing else is coming out that weekend. But you know what? Something on Netflix will come out. I don't care. You know what?
Right.
No. Before that, actually, the week before that is The Northman and Bullet Train. I'll just see that.
Oh, that's a
again.
packed weekend.
I'll just see that the week before. Or I'll see that again the second week. I don't care. I am not seeing this movie in theaters. I do not care.
Evan,
at
I'm
all.
with you. I'm with you. Can you like hold me to it? Well, actually, I kind of want to go to review it.
I
Okay,
will gladly
okay,
not be on that podcast.
Okay, I'm gonna get
You
one of
guys
the
go
fan.
do it.
I will get one of the fan screens, so I'll see it for free. So I don't give anybody money.
I wish. I haven't had any of those recently. Damn, I miss my free screenings.
Same.
If it is free, I should make a caveat. If it is free screening, I will go to.
Okay.
Well, the fan screening I went to wasn't free, but
Yeah.
I had to wait in the line. So, I don't know. I can't make an argument because it's a long time since I watched them. I own it. There's there's an extended edition that I want to check out.
God, that movie was so long too, even though it wasn't.
I don't know,
So
man.
boring.
I don't know, man.
Both of those movies are so
Nothing
boring.
happened in that movie. They just went to Paris or wherever, and then like they went to the thing, and then the roof like blew in because Credence was moody, and then all of a sudden we're in a Coliseum and Blue Fire is there, and
The opening slaps, I think.
what opening?
No,
escape-
fucking
his
when
escape?
Grindelwald breaks out of prison, it's fucking cool.
It's all right.
They're shot well.
It's funny to think how this franchise is gonna end because we know Grindelwald is alive by Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, man.
And
That's boring.
I know, and we know they wanted to do 5.
I
Can you handle it? Can you handle another
This
trilogy?
is the last one.
I will-
This will be the last one. When it makes
this is
less
100%
money,
the last movie.
it's
There's
gonna make
no way
less
this
money
made-
than the other one.
It already lost. The last one only made 600 something, and it's already diminishing
I think it was like 800.
Only.
Now 600, and then I think it'll make like 500.
I don't even think it'll make that. I think I'm gonna go 400 million
Yeah,
at the
it'll
most.
pull like a Godzilla, King of the Monsters kind of thing.
Yeah,
Um,
it'll be
yeah,
right at its budget.
I'm not happy, Bob.
I'll be there. I'll review it for you guys.
I'll be there.
See, I say that, and then Carson's like, "No, you're gonna fuck it up. I need to go just to do it right."
But yeah, in other happier news, they had that Tadum press thing for Netflix, and I'm happy as a Witcher fan that they have a lot of Witcher products coming in. Witcher season 3 is confirmed.
Another anime movie confirmed.
Another anime movie.
Truly,
called...
Netflix's Game of Thrones going.
Yeah,
it really is, and I'm super happy for them because it is such a great material. I haven't read the book.
Episode 5 of The Witcher right now. Loving it.
Nice,
Loving it.
great. I haven't read the book. I haven't played the games. I know Edgar's pissed at me about that, but I like this TV show a lot. I might have to rewatch it before season 2. And the anime film came out this year, really rejuvenated my hype for this season 2. I'm just very excited. They showed a little clip, which I did not watch for season 2 because I don't want to get spoiled or anything. But yeah, I just love The Witcher a lot. And they also announced there are going to be Stranger Things spinoffs this week. And I'm just not happy about that one, though. But
Is
An
this
11
a show I
spin-off
haven't...
from the show about 11? Let's go.
it's so ridiculous.
It's the show that I haven't understood the hype for. Compared
After
to
season 1.
after season 1.
I've really enjoyed what I've seen. I, granted, have not finished season 2.
Yeah,
But I really do dig it a lot. And
It's not a bad show, yeah.
it's not bad by any means, but it just
Because
I don't know. I feel like it's part of me is jaded over it because it's taken so long for it to like play out. Like it's literally been like what, like 8 years since like or 6 years
no
since
way.
all this. Yeah, dude, it's been like 3 years since season 3 alone.
Stranger Things season 1.
I think it premiered in 2015.
No way, really. First episode date 2016.
Oh, 2016.
Uh,
But
Yeah.
still, the kids are like
that is a
grown
long
up.
time. It's like
They're
5
grown.
years now.
That's half a decade, man.
yeah.
The kids are grown up.
It's coming out next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's gonna be 6 years by then.
It's not even a
so-
release date yet. It just said 2022.
Man, and then that's not even the final season. I think there's
No.
gonna be one final season afterward. I think they're gonna cap it out at 5.
At 5.
Which I think is 5 seasons is a good stopping point for any series. Breaking Bad. So it's like I think 5 seasons is a good stopping point. But granted, Breaking Bad didn't have these gaps, and Stranger
Right.
Things have. So it has.
And I think the
yeah,
I think the Duffner brothers, Is that what
Duffer
their name-
Brothers.
Duffer
Yeah.
brothers, they're really talented. I do really like their directing
They are.
and their writing. But I'd like to see them do other things because I think they have an overall deal with Netflix to do other stuff.
Correct. I'm with you on that. And again, I don't think the show is bad. It's a solid show. I think season 1 is like the peak.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of like popcorn television. Like it's fine. It's good. It's an event. I watched it over the weekend. I will not discourse about it. It's not that interesting for me. What was I gonna say?
I know
yeah.
what I wanted to say about. I watched Summit to Dumb. I don't know if you saw this Red Notice clip.
Oh man,
It was
not good.
Not good. I'm not happy, Bob. It was really bad. The choreography was horrible. First of all,
Oh yes.
you could like totally tell when there was a stand-in or not, and for some reason, the three together had no chemistry.
No chemistry, and it's basically, hey, Rock, play yourself. Hey, Ryan, play yourself.
Hey,
and
Gal.
Gal, just act sexy and try and do all these crazy action scenes. And I'm just like, okay,
This
it's
is
weird.
This is Netflix's biggest movie ever, and it just very
Seems-
underwhelming for a clip. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they could have showed off something a lot better. Even the first trailer, I wasn't a huge fan of anyways. The whole premise sounds really weird. It's like FBI agent, The Rock,
The art dealer,
tries to arrest.
Gal?
Yeah,
or no, she's not.
She's
an
a
art
thief.
dealer.
She's a
She's a
thief.
thief,
So,
and
he tries to arrest Ryan. Him get like tangled into a mess, so they have to track down Gal together. That's what they're doing in this clip. And Ryan is just playing Ryan. It's bad. Rock is playing The Rock and Gao is playing Gao. I'm just like, this does not look good at all.
It sucks. I mean, I still need to see Free Guy. I'm pretty Ryan Reynolds out right now.
And Free Guy really rejuvenated because that was the perfect movie for who Ryan is at this point in his career. It's Ryan playing Ryan, but because
utilized, right? Yeah,
it's a video game, the audience automatically does not take it seriously, which was why I was so pissed about people complaining about that clip on Twitter with the Hulk and everything.
Right, because
I'm just like,
barely
it's a video game. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. Was it ridiculous? Of course, I'm not going to say it's not, but it's like, it's a video game movie. The movie has a lot of heart behind it. Ryan was like the avatar, but I think the real stars of that was Jodie Comer and the guy from Stranger Things, Steve. I forget his name. And that Free Guy really worked for me. But yeah, I am getting Ryan Reynolds out on basically every other movie besides this because, yeah.
Oh, we got the.
I don't think I'm capable.
Oh.
Of
You're the nicest guy in the road, Nathan. You're too nice.
I also saw the trailer and I was like, all right.
We also got the clip from Adam
Ozark.
McKay's. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do Ozark first. Yeah, Ozark season 3 or season 4.
Season 4, part
Part
1.
1.
Final season, right?
I forgot you watched Ozark, Carson.
I know I'm not caught up, but I really like the clip.
You.
They're like it's like gone into some bigger thing now. I'm like, oh, what is this business they're talking about? And I'm like, oh
I'm
my
surprised
God.
you haven't been spoiled by what they're doing.
No, I'm not spoiled at all.
So you saw the clip and you have no idea what happened.
They just had blood on them and they were wiping each other off in the mirror. I was like, all right, this is
It's
crazy.
basically probably a second after what happened in the season 3 finale.
Oh my God, really?
Ozark is the best show on Netflix.
Better than Mindhunter?
I would. I put on even ground with Mindhunter. I think they're both
haven't
even.
seen either.
I think they're both even. Mindhunter probably has better, tighter writing, but Ozark has gone for 3 seasons now, when Mindhunter had 2. I just
Don't
think Ozark
remind
is just,
me that I only get 2 seasons of Mindhunter.
It might
But
be
you get
back,
3 Fantastic Beasts movies.
It might be back.
Hey!
You know.
Carson doesn't want to live in this world.
Yeah. Speaking of not living in this world, Nathan's camera there. There we go. We're back.
On my end, damn, that sucks.
So
sure, everybody.
Well, there was a clip from The Harder They Fall, which I'm excited for.
I didn't see that because I
With
want to go
Regina and
the best black cast in history. Regina.
It looks so good, man.
Idris.
Idris.
The guy from Atlanta.
Oh, and also the guy from The Five Bloods. Oh my God.
I'm blanking on all these black names. I know. Oh, who's the guy from Lovecraft? The guy.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
And
yes.
the guy from The Five Bloods. His name is.
Oh, the guy who missed out on the Oscar.
Delroy Lindo.
Delroy
yes,
Lindo,
he's in
yeah.
it as well.
But who's the guy from Atlanta? The guy.
Brian's Henry.
No, Knives Out.
Who from Knives Out?
The black guy. The
Lakeith?
Oh, Lakeith Stanfield. Oh my God,
There
we're
we
dumb.
go.
Lakeith was on Atlanta?
Is he not?
I don't know.
I thought he was. My bad. I don't know. Maybe he's not. But Lakeith Stanfield is in it, and he looks really good. I'm just super excited for Harder They Fall. It got delayed, I think, so it's coming out in November, not October.
Okay.
Maybe it got delayed. It felt like it came out later than I expected.
No, I just feel like it was a trailer came out really early for a Netflix movie.
Maybe that's why. And then lastly, they had that clip from. Did you watch that from Adam McKay's "Don't Look Up"? Which is coming out this Christmas, and it had a lot of Oscar buzz. People saw this clip. Now they're like, "Could this be a stinker?"
I don't know.
I actually didn't mind the clip.
I didn't mind it either.
Okay.
And
okay.
I couldn't tell if it was just because it was 4 great actors standing in a room together, or if it was like actually working together.
People hated like the music and everything. I was like,
I thought it was fine.
I thought it was fine.
I didn't think the music. Yeah, I saw next best picture or whatever talking about the music. I'm like, I didn't even think about it. I wasn't even.
Me neither.
It didn't bug me. I was listening to Leo talk about. You don't understand. 20 minutes.
Oh, I did see that.
The world doesn't appreciate Goofy Leo.
Yeah.
Goofy Leo is the best
Leo.
Leo. Just watch. I mean, Martin Scorsese knows Goofy Leo.
And I love
is the best Leo.
Jesus, I can't remember names tonight.
Ooh.
Jonah Hill. Jesus.
Jonah Hill, he's one of the best supporting actors in this.
So good.
He killing it. I was like, oh man. So it's not 100%. So we're good. I mean, 99.7%. So
Yeah, round down to 70.
Round down to 70.
You know what? I liked it. Damn it. Let's go.
There's also the rumor that there's one film coming out this Oscar season that's going to be 3 hours.
Yeah, and people said it was
going to be a movie.
I would not be surprised because if he has
like
creative
this,
control,
it's going to go like that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this movie. Adam McKay.
Yeah.
I never did see Vice, but I did see the one beforehand. What was that?
it's worth a watch. It's really it's pretty ballsy.
Okay.
It really tries to do something, and I respected it for trying to do that. I don't think it sticks it completely, but it's like not as egregious as people make it out to be, like this crazy thing in editing. It has some crazy editing. There's like a fake ending halfway through. It's pretty. It's interesting, but
interesting. But I did see one before that with Adam McKay. What was the other drama he did with Ryan Gosling? The house crisis movie, Big Short.
Big Short's incredible.
Which I loved. Big Short.
Yeah.
I thought of another house crisis movie. 99 Homes with
Andrew Garfield. Yeah, Michael Shannon.
And Laura Dern, I think. Is she in it?
I think she's in that too. Yeah. Great movie.
When did that come out?
2017, right?
Really?
Maybe 2016. Yeah.
Maybe 2016. I didn't see it, but I really wanted to.
It's great.
How is this not on my radar?
99 Homes.
The trailer alone is great.
2014.
Yeah, 92.
The Amazing Spider-Man.
The 2 year.
It's on Tubi.
Oh, well, shit. Here I go.
I might have to watch
we go.
it. It's been 6 years.
Shit. Here we go.
Yeah, Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor.
I keep watching free with ads movies, like out of nowhere.
On Vudu.
No, on fucking YouTube actually. I watched a Terminal for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, which is great. I forgot it was Spielberg. And then the other day, like the Truman Show popped up, which I've seen, but I was like, yeah,
masterpiece. Have you seen Truman Show, Carson?
I have not. It's been on my list forever.
I did a back-to-back with Truman Show and Eternal Sunshine. I'm like, Jim Carrey's the best.
I should just do that because I haven't seen either of those movies. So
Jim Carrey is just the funny man.
Yeah, I've never seen Yes Man. It's been on my list for a while too.
Wait, Carson, have you seen The Terminal?
Yeah, I've seen Terminal.
Okay, I was on Letterboxd and it said it was under your like wanna watch. I was like,
oh, maybe I haven't logged it. I definitely have seen it.
Good stuff. I was watching. I was like, fucking Zoe Saldana's in this, and then it kept going. I was like, fucking Diego Luna's in this.
Yeah, people forget he's in that.
Terminal's really good. Yeah, there's always like those. Steven Spielberg's like the best director, but even he has like some hidden gems that people don't talk about as much. Like
and then you're like, this guy really can direct a movie.
Yeah.
Who does this guy think he? Oh, this guy.
But of all like the non-fantasy stuff he does, I love Catch Me If You Can.
Love.
Yeah, of course.
That's
so
another great fucking Leo, dude.
Leo, the best. We should do some good Leo commentary.
Amy Adams is in that.
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot about that. Yeah. Who is she in that? She's like the nurse?
Yeah, for like.
God, that's the best little heist, or not heist, but like little bit of the movie.
Yeah.
It's where he finally gets called in, and he's like, I can't remember what he says, but he's like, he's still trying to fake it, right? He's just like,
it's so
awkward. I remember
he
tries to be a doctor, and he's just like, do you concur? And he's like,
yes.
Concur what?
Do you concur?
Oh man,
shit's so
good screenplay. Yeah.
It's not a true story. Goddamn.
We can close this podcast out with some movie reviews. I watched Incendies for the first time last week.
Oh,
Denis Villeneuve's Incendies, because I've been
up and coming director.
I never heard of him before, and I was like, this guy's pretty good.
He should make a Blade Runner sequel. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, that would be a great idea. Blade Runner sequel. I wonder
Who
what
should
happens
shoot
to
it? Who can shoot it and make it look like the best film I've ever seen with my 2 eyes?
But Evan, that's the one Denis film I haven't seen.
For me, it was as
how is
well.
it?
That's why I watched it, and it started all kind of slow. I'm like, I'm not vibing with this, but there's a mystery that's very compelling. And as the movie went on,
Ooh.
it's very raw. It's very dark. I didn't expect Denis to do this, but it's one of his early ones. It's a French film, so I could see like he was very passionate about this a lot. And it's about like a lot of the religious conflicts happening like in modern day in France and the civil wars that were going on. And it was just very interesting because there's of course, on the macro level, there's like this war conflict going on in France, but also there's a good family drama mystery that's at the core of this movie. That's the heart of this movie, and we get two perspectives from the mom and from the daughter as they're both going through their lives. I don't want to take too much, but he plays with time a little bit in terms of perspective. And it's just a very compelling drama. I really liked it, and it's very dark. There's some scenes that are just very uncomfortable to watch. I'm just like, oh god. But Denis is the king of endings, and it's a mystery film. And by the end, it gets resolved in one of the most shocking ways, and it's very uncomfortably shocking. Like this isn't a Prisoner's ending where you're like, oh wow, that was crazy, like in a both like exciting kind of like what's gonna happen kind of way. This was a very uncomfortable, disgusting, shocking reveal. That was very fascinating. But he handled it so well. Like this movie is just it's one of the movies where you finish it and you're like, when you look back on the whole, you're like, this works a lot. It's a film that I might not revisit as much because it is so dark and unsettling. But I really liked it. It's a very good drama, very good mystery. Denis he killed it. In the direction, some of the shots here, phenomenal. I loved it a lot.
Speaking of dark and disturbing, I watched Burning, the South Korean movie with
Yes!
Holy
Yes!
mother of God.
Yes! I love Burning!
Dude.
Oh,
Speaking of endings,
Steven Yeun, wow.
I think it might be my favorite performance of his. He is so
Easily
deliberate. That fine line of where he is like this class consciousness, but like he has no awareness of it, but he does. Like, holy shit. They don't
make films like this anymore, Carson. And it came out
the whole greenhouse thing, the whole mystery, the whole like this young guy, he's basically just lost because he graduated college, is out of the military, has nothing really. His dad is just kind of a lost cause, and it is so I mean, like, it's such an interesting world. Like, again, Eastern movies and their embracing of culture and critique of like the world around them is just, it sounds so overbearing to say that, but it's just like, I don't know how you write a screenplay that's good. It's so good.
It's a perfect. I think I haven't rated it on Letterboxd, but I would give it a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I gave it a 4.5.
There's a great. Yeah, because some of the pacing does lag at times.
Yeah, especially in the second act, but
agreed.
It all makes up for it in like the scene where they're smoking outside in front of the house. Is so good.
That was fair. You read my mind because I was going to say that's my favorite scene in the movie besides the ending. But yeah, because it's so good because behind them is North Korea, and they can hear like the sirens and everything, and they're just talking amongst this beautiful landscape, just having a great discussion with some underlying tension.
And dude, he's like, God. I love her, and he's Man. Hey Nathan, if you want to see Steven Yeun play a dark character, you got to watch Burning.
It's the beauty of the unknown.
Yeah.
Because nothing, and that's what again I love.
Nothing is certain until the very end.
Nothing is certain. It's so subtle and beautiful and tragic and awesome and
The fucking goddamn weather's a character in this movie. Like the sun hitting the apartment, like the it's like the water in Parasite, man. There's like how do they fucking do it? How do these filmmakers have such?
It's so great. Who directed that one, Carson?
It is Lee Chang Dong.
Okay.
And I want to see his first movie or one of his next most popular movie, which is Poetry, which came out in 2010. Also on Tubi or Canopy.
Okay. I'm
But
trying to
it's
see what other movies he's done. Maybe I haven't seen
Also a movie called Secret Sunshine. They're all above 4.0. It's fucking crazy. In a movie called Oasis, which is looks like a romance from 2002.
Okay, yeah. I think I've heard of A Girl on My Door too. Yeah, this movie just blew me away because it's one of those movies where everyone on Twitter's like, you gotta see it. I'm like, it's nearly 3 hours long, right? It's a long movie. And I was like, I gotta be invested. So I just sat down, got my popcorn and Skittles, and started watching it. And
it's a ride.
It's a ride. It's great.
I hate myself so much that like my biggest response to this whole review was to Skittles.
Sour Skittles, the best.
I'm deleting my channel, guys. This has been the last stream.
Yeah, me and Carson back-to-back dark movies.
Yeah, all right. That's turn.
E.T.
Yeah, E.T. Hey,
extended edition.
Shit gets sad.
It does.
It really does, man. First movie I remember making me cry twice.
Damn.
Until Toy Story 3.
Well, you saw the movie that nobody else saw.
What? So you watched Terminal? What else did you watch, Nathan?
The Truman Show. But also, like, in theaters, I watched a couple things. I watched Dear Evan Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched Casino Royale.
Oh, yeah. Give us your updated thoughts on...
Yeah. Dude, which one do you want to do first? Dear Evan Hansen or Casino?
The contrast.
I could either like go on or not at all on either.
Give us a short and sweet on Dear Evan Hansen.
All right, yeah, I think I probably like it more than others. I thought it was pretty solid. Like on Letterboxd, rated like a 3 out of 5. So I could watch the group chat burn while I watch Shang-Chi. But I don't know, man. I dug it. I was already a fan of the musical. I listened to it for the first time in 2020. I was into it. This one, it was interesting just to see an update because it wasn't like 100% everything from the musical. Some stuff was omitted, for better or worse. But overall, I think it's a really solid film, and I think like if your curiosity's piqued just from the subject matter alone, I think you'll have a pretty decent time. The music's really good.
I'm about to ask, how is the music numbers in this?
Oh, it's great. I mean, it's already like Ben Platt back in like his respective role from Broadway anyway. So he does really well. He's already like a really good singer.
He's a great singer, but how is he as was it drawing as like the lead character in this? Because that's what a lot of the discourse is about.
Only because the fucking internet lets it be. Like I wouldn't think about it otherwise. I think like I also like grew up watching fucking older people be high schoolers anyway, so I wasn't overly jaded. I know in like a new like nowadays like they actually cast young looking people. But I mean, you know, after you like look at it for a second, it like really passes and it's not really like the forefront of your mind. You're really just like watching how the story progresses. Amy Adams is good. I think.
Great, awesome.
Julianne Moore's pretty good too. And
Caitlin Dever, the girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she's also great. She's probably like the next best thing or equal to Ben, for sure. And yeah, I think it was a pretty enjoyable time. It got me in the feels. I did cry because that's just it's pretty moving points.
I'm curious to eventually check out. I don't know. It just gives me 13 reasons why vibes on Suicide, where it's just I don't know if I'm good.
It ain't that egregious. I'll say that.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear.
It is I was like it gave me like that like you know like when like you watch something and like you get like welled up in your eyes and then it just like it wells up so much that when like the tear finally drops it's a fucking gush of like a single tear. That happened to me. I was like, oh damn. Yeah, it's like really like powerful like message, especially in like one song. The "You Will Be Found" performance is really good. Yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know if it's like on streaming. I feel like people have like the leak of it or something.
I know. I feel like it's everywhere now,
be,
but it might be leaked. I might just find it online and watch it. But yeah, that's good to know though. Yeah, because I feel like the hate was like a lot, and even then I was like,
yeah, it was kind of overbearing.
Yeah, and I really feel like it's coming from people who like weren't like aware like that was the subject matter to begin with anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just like, oh, this is because I remember when the trailer dropped, they were like, that's what it's about, and I was like, yeah, what do you want, man? But yeah,
but you saw one of the best action movies of all time as well,
which has like 3 action scenes.
Yeah, I got kind of sleepy. No,
jeez.
No, this was the. I was waiting. I was waiting for this one. I watched Dear Evan Hansen first because I was just like, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I know Casino Royale is probably gonna 1-2 punch me, and then it 1-2-5 punched me. In many ways, man, it was really cool. I was like really excited to see like how it was gonna progress, and I also forgot like I can always anticipate a really cool James Bond opening sequence, which got me really hyped for like what No Time to Die is gonna be. But yeah, going in, I love the exploration of a Bond that isn't the James Bond we know properly. It's the molding.
Yeah. Exactly. He's just not yet. He's not there yet. Very raw James Bond.
And it's funny because I was watching and I went and I was like, hell yeah, can't wait to see Eva Green, my queen. And then like time's going, I'm like, it's been an hour. Where is she? I wasn't checking my clock, but I was just like, damn, like she's still not here yet. I'm really compelled to see like the emotional like tear that's Bond's gonna have from like when she does appear. But yeah, like it just like progressing is really cool, and especially Mads Mikkelsen is phenomenal as a villain. So cool.
The poker stuff, man.
The
poker stuff
villain.
is my favorite stuff I think in the movie.
And I don't even know how poker works,
dude. And then he has to like revive himself mid game. He's in the parking lot, just like.
Yeah, you know what? It's possible this movie kind of like guided me into like I think now I know how poker works maybe, but they showcase it really well. Didn't realize Jeffrey Wright was going to show up, so that was cool.
Yeah,
I can't remember if he's in any other films, but I know he's in the No Time to Die trailer.
Wow.
Yeah, he is.
He is in Casino Royale. I forgot about that.
So that's really cool. The bookend, if you will.
Yeah, but the heart of that movie is definitely Eva Green when she shows up. Yeah.
But the ending.
Oh, so tragic. Oh my god. You don't really expect that in a Bond movie, right? Because you always think of it like, oh, they get out scot-free, but no, not in this one. And
still trying to
that damn sinking house.
Yeah, I'm still trying to process what was her ideal of deciding to lock herself into the cage.
Information.
On
the.
She got trapped, right?
Now I'm forgetting.
She got trapped. She started sinking, and then she was like, "Don't come, like, rescue me," because then.
No, she like physically shut that thing.
Yeah, no, she shut it.
Okay, never mind. I'm watching it tomorrow, so I'll have a better memory.
Well, because she would know because she betrayed him, you know.
Oh, right.
Right, so like, it always just occurred to me that she'd rather that than be captive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I forget too, but that definitely sticks with them. And
dude, and it's just
moving forward.
He was so close too. Like he almost got her in time.
It's heartbreaking. I remember seeing that in theaters. Like, oh dang, this is what's going on. Like,
it's like some Emma Stone.
Yeah, 2014
vibes.
Yeah,
in 2006.
Yeah.
God, it's what 2006. It's 2021 now. Craig was 38, and now he's like in his
Damn.
50s.
I remember because I was 10, and my mom was like super excited to go see the movie because she loves James Bond.
Hmm.
Um, and then I was like 10, so I wasn't really comprehending what was going on. But when I saw the ending, I'm like, oh, dang, this is dark. It reminded me of like when I saw Mission Impossible 3 in theaters. I didn't understand what was going on.
Oh, the whole intro.
But I was also like, this is dark because Tom Cruise is getting beat up. But yeah, Casino Royale is great. I think it's one of my favorite action movies because some of the best action movies have a lot of heart and there's a lot of great drama to it, a lot of great stakes. And Casino Royale just has all of the above. And yeah, the poker scene is great. The villain is phenomenal.
The airport, like having to stop the crash into the plane.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that sequence.
It felt very Tenet.
Mhm.
Wonder if no one decided to watch the the Casino Royale prior to making Tenet.
Yeah.
Man, I am not ready. Everyone's like, everyone's watching No Time to Die overseas right now. And they're like, this is bittersweet, man. Like, it's emotional this time around. Like, it's been a long time since Daniel Craig has been James Bond, and I'm like, I'm so ready to see his movie, but at the same time, I'm like, oh my god,
2006.
yeah, dude.
It's a 1-2 punch for
Wow.
me too. I'm not just like this is the end of Bond, but also it's gonna be my last IMAX venture at my theater.
Yeah, dude, that's good. In what you remember seeing Casino Royale at this theater specifically? I mean, not in
No,
IMAX at the time, but
no. I specifically remember I saw Casino Royale at a Regal.
oh, that's right.
So this was
Okay.
the redemption arc.
This is the redemption arc of 16 years or whatever.
But no, I remember like my first IMAX movie in that theater was Pacific Rim, the first one.
Nice.
And I was hooked ever since because it was IMAX 3D and I never experienced such an immersion like that. I was just like, I was fucking it. I was there. I
Sensory
literally said that.
overload,
I
yeah,
felt
dude.
like I was there. But like also, I think my earliest movie at that theater was fucking Chamber of Secrets in 2002.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yep. Man. Yeah, I love Casino Royale. It's
I'm
my
really
favorite Bond movie.
having a 19 years later moment right now.
Yeah, dude. Shit.
Wild.
Crazy.
But yeah, Casino Royale was phenomenal. I
And-
think I liked it more than Dear Evan Hansen.
And you've seen the other Bond movies, right, Nathan?
I
Correct?
have seen Skyfall once, and I saw Quantum of Solace. No, I haven't seen Quantum of Solace. I saw Spectre.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to rewatch the films in general, and I'm going to do so before.
We have the Blu-rays of Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall. I just remember seeing Quantum of Solace all the time on TV, and I never
Yeah,
liked
it was really like a
It was-
TNT movie.
Exactly, it's a really good TNT movie. I guess because of Halle Berry, and then the shot where she gets out of the water and she's like, "Oh man, she's so beautiful."
Halle Berry's in Quantum of Solace.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she's the Bond girl in that movie. Not great.
I th-
Um,
You talking about the Pierce Brosnan film?
no. Wait, am I? I thought Halle Berry was in
she's
Quantum
in
of
the
Solace.
Pierce Brosnan Bond.
Oh yeah, we're tripping, Evan.
And who's the? I guess we are. Who I always associate. It's another mixed actress. Who am I
Oh,
thinking of?
it's
Is she actress who's like still in it?
Who am I? I always Olga Kurylenko, but I don't know who she is. Why do I always associate?
yeah, it's Olga Kurylenko, and
Why do I
she's
always associate?
oh, she was in Black Widow.
Who is she in that? Well, maybe she's one of the Black Widows, but yeah, I always associate.
She is
Halle
Antonio
Berry
Drake.
with that
Oh,
one.
she's the daughter.
Huh? You never know. Maybe it's one of those weird memory things. But yeah, I have seen Quantum of Solace multiple times.
Dude, it's so weird, like looking at the James Bond lineup of films and seeing that, Die Another Day with Pierce Brosnan came out in 2002, and then Casino Royale was 2006 with Craig.
Mm-hmm.
4-year break, so maybe we get our next Bond movie in 4 years, in 2024 or
6,
2025.
5.
I can't do math. Yeah, 5. That'll be interesting. You never know. They are looking for a new actor.
Hey,
But what time is it? Yeah, I gotta get ready to go soon. So
go sleep.
Yeah, I'm tired, man.
My brother wants to watch Squid Game. Sorry,
Okay,
I gotta head out. But yeah, this was fun.
absolutely. Huh.
Camera blurs on the yawn.
Yep. Evan.
You guys can find me on Twitter at HarrisEV9. No longer tweeting about Big Brother. Well, maybe because there are a lot of
Recaps.
recaps and
They left the live feed camera on.
They did. They just left it on. Post-season interviews where some people are more delusional than others, which is going to be interesting.
Ooh.
So there's a lot of that I can't wait to get into. But yeah, I'll be tweeting about Squid Game tonight because we're watching the last 2 episodes. Then I'll watch the last 2 episodes of Midnight Mass tomorrow. Because I haven't watched the last 2 episodes since I watched nearly binged it all on Sunday, last Sunday. I've had a busy week. But yeah, I'm watching Venom tomorrow, Casino Royale, and Skyfall this weekend. I'm skipping Quantum of Solace. And I decided to watch Spectre next week sometime before I see No Time to Die. Because some people have said, yeah, it does connect a little bit to No Time to Die. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll watch it.
I think so. There's like two existing primary characters.
Exactly. Like the lead actress, Leah Seydoux, is in it.
And fucking Christoph Waltz, I know is bad.
So yeah, I watched those 3 Bond movies. But yeah, this was a fun one. And I can't wait to watch What If next Wednesday.
Carson.
Yeah. Also on Twitter at Film Carson, talking about, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Stuff.
Oh my god.
And what else? Been reading some comics. I've been reading more. I need to get back into the High Republic stuff before the Ronin novel comes out next week. I think it comes out like October 9th or 10th or something. Yeah, just so much stuff to watch. And yeah, we'll be back for the What If season finale.
And a spoiler review of Venom.
Yeah. I can't wait to watch Venom. Let There Be Carnage. Because Eminem has a track and we didn't even talk about it today.
I listened to it.
And I'm so hyped. I haven't listened to it yet. I want the full end credits.
It doesn't go as hard. It's not brutal. It's a lot more a lighter motif in its performance.
Okay, I'll accept.
Does Woody have some lines?
No. Woody going to be in the music video?
Also, context. It's a Skylar Grey specific song.
Oh, I know.
Features.
Yeah, so he's got a verse. All right.
He got a verse, yeah. But yeah, can't wait to do our spoiler review for Venom. Let there be another redder Venom.
Venom.
Ever since Mr. Sunday Movie said that, I love it. But that being said, guys, if you enjoyed our podcast, do I risk the glitch of the video?
Risk it.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell. Subscribe. Hit the like button. That being said, if you guys, fuck, I felt I like circled back. If I said if you guys, all right, yeah, this chaos is what you can. I'm leaving. Bye.